It's time for Monett High School Sports on MHSCubs.com. Tonight's game is sponsored by 3D Corporate Solutions, Friendly Tire, Bass Equipment, EFCO, Coast to Coast, Scott Smith Farmers Insurance, Shane's Heating and Air, Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, Vaughn's JDV, Bennett Wormington Funeral Home, the Monett Times, the CPA Group, Andy Brandt Shelter Insurance, Tyson Foods, Wintech, Post Electric, Randall, Masri and Randall, Play Power, Blouse Family Dentistry, Industrial Machine and Engineering Company, First State Bank, Lance Metlock, Missouri Farm Bureau, Grand Tire, Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, Nestle Road and Roberts, Jimmy Mitchell Motors, Architectural Systems Incorporated, Quick Draw Gun, K Concrete, Price Cutter, Schreiber Foods, Great Dave's Coffee, Lili Asian Buffet and Dining, Windmill Ridge Golf Course, Jim Haston, Edward Jones, Morton Buildings, Remax Properties, Smokin' Wheels Barbecue, Monett Mufflers and More, Jack Henry, Sonic Drive-In, Joy's Infant and Children's Boutique, HHR Construction, Buchanan Funeral Home, Tombstone Solutions, Prime Cut, Joe's Tree Service, Crown Double K Realty, K's Floral Affair and Gardens, Advanced Jiffy Machine Products, T-Shirt Snob, Danae's Virtual Desk, Jamie Lynn's, and Cox Monett Hospital. Now celebrating his 39th year of sports play-by-play broadcasting, here is Missouri Sports Hall of Fame broadcaster Mike McClure.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Monett High School. This is Mike McClure, along with Dave Beckett. Welcome to tonight's high school basketball game between the McDonald County Mustangs and the Monett Cubs. It is a Big 8 Conference West Division matchup. The Mustangs are 10-11, 3-1 in the Big 8 Conference under fifth-year head coach Brandon Joines. The Cubs are 7-15 overall, 1-3 in league play. Monett coached by Andrew Ballack in his first season. Back on Friday, it was McDonald County defeating East Newton 51-46. The Cubs last Friday losing to the Lamar Tigers 68-59. We'll come back and start our pregame visit with Monett basketball coach Andrew Ballack after this timeout. You're listening to Big 8 Conference Basketball on MHSCubs.com.
Founded in 2002, 3D Corporate Solutions at 601 North 13th Street in Monett is one of the nation's leading providers of pet food ingredients. At the core of our business is a value-added, all-encompassing package not available anywhere else in the industry. Our partners choose us time and again because we resourcefully offer them a comprehensive array of products and services. Our team's professional experience allows 3D Corporate Solutions to create, produce, and manage all aspects of pet food ingredients for each unique partner's specific needs.
Friendly Tire at 703 West Highway 60 in Monett is proud to feature Yokohama tires. Yokohama's product line has expanded beyond its highly respected racing tires to include excellent all-season passenger car, crossover, SUV, and pickup tires, as well as all-terrain and mud-terrain tires. Check out the Yokohama Avid Ascend, the most advanced grand touring tire ever. Friendly Tire is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays 8 a.m. to noon. Stop in today for great customer service.
A multiple Gold Cup winner as Missouri's best small daily newspaper, the Monett Times is your most trusted source for local news. For up-to-the-minute news and information, visit their website, monett-times.com, or follow them on Facebook and Twitter. Call 417-235-3135 to purchase a subscription or place a classified ad, or stop by the Monett Times office at 801 North Lincoln. The Monett Times, your hometown area newspaper since 1899.
Founded in 1951, EFCO in Monett is a leading manufacturer of architectural aluminum, window, curtain wall, storefront, and entrance systems for commercial architectural applications. EFCO welcomes opportunities to build on its commitments to technology, innovation, and total satisfaction by keeping pace with the evolving needs of our customers. We want you to be a part of our team. Apply online, fcocorp.com/aboutus/careers. EFCO is an equal opportunity employer.
Monett Cub basketball brought to you by 3D Corporate Solutions at 601 North 13th Street. Friendly Tire, 703 West Highway 60, featuring Yokohama tires. Thank you to Mark Witt. The Monett Times at 801 North Lincoln. Get your subscription today. And EFCO, founded in 1951, their main office at 1000 County Road in Monett. You can apply online to join Team EFCO. Starting our pregame visit with Andrew Ballack, Monett and McDonald County tonight. The Cubs trying to end a 3-game losing skid. 2 of the losses at home to Seneca, which we've had the broadcast from January 26th. Since then, it was a road loss at Nevada, a home loss to Lamar last Friday. Let's talk about the Lamar matchup, 67-47, a victory for the Tigers. They're a very good team, especially at home.
Yeah, Lamar is a good team. They did a good job. They played physical. They were able to score at the rim against us. We had some good spurts, but ultimately we struggled. We struggled to finish at the end. We cut it to 4 points late in that game. They made a few winning plays and ultimately came out with a 9-point victory. So.
Before that, the loss up at Nevada, 66-47. Let's talk about the Nevada game.
Yeah. So the Nevada loss. They're a really good team. At home, like you said. We had a really good first half. We had a really good start to the third quarter, but kind of that last 3 minutes of the third quarter, we struggled. They went on I don't remember now, 8-10-0 run. That kind of pushed the lead to double digits, and then they continued to build on it as the fourth went on, as we kind of rushed and played a little desperate. Yeah. But they're a really good team, and a lot of consistency in the last few losses. We have a 3 or 4 minute stretch, offensively and defensively, where we may have empty possessions on the offensive end and a few breakdowns defensively that kind of let those leads grow for the other team. So that's just the main focus tonight and moving forward, trying to have as few empty possessions offensively as possible and as few breakdowns. I mean, it sounds simple. That's everybody's goal. But trying to avoid that 3-4 minute stretch where teams can go on a 6-7-8-0 run on us. So.
We'll come back, continue our pregame visit with Andrew Ballack in a minute. You're listening to Monett Cub basketball on MHSCubs.com.
Coast to Coast is proud to carry Steel equipment. We're proud that much of Steel's legendary gasoline-powered outdoor equipment, from trimmers to chainsaws, is built right here in America. Working as hard as you do to get the job done. Real Steel. Find yours at Coast to Coast, 500 South Kyler in Monett. A majority of Steel gasoline-powered units sold in the United States are built in the United States, from domestic and foreign parts and components.
When you're dealing with life's ups and downs, it helps to know the ins and outs of insurance. Farmers Insurance has been sharing practical insurance knowledge for more than 90 years. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Contact Farmers Insurance agent Scott Smith in Monett at 417-737-7444 to find out how he can help you protect the things that matter the most. That's Scott Smith at 417-737-7444. Visit his office at 103 Cleveland. Don't forget to ask about the Cox Health and Jack Henry employee discounts.
Take the guesswork out when you're looking to replace your HVAC system or looking to install your heating, ventilating, and air conditioning system for new residential or commercial construction. Hire the professionals at Shane's Heating and Air, family owned and operated since 1946. They specialize in geothermal and conventional HVAC systems. They feature Trane products for conventional systems and Bosch for ground source systems. Call Shane's Heating and Air, 417-235-6183. In business for over 75 years.
Find your freedom, leave the banking to us. When you bank with Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, we want you to spend more time doing what you love and less time worrying about your day-to-day banking. From our free mobile banking app to local helpful personal banking representatives, Freedom Bank strives to exceed your expectations of a hassle-free local banking experience. Banking on freedom for generations to come. Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Monett Cup basketball brought to you by Coast to Coast at 500 South Kyler. Thank you to Leonard Witt and his staff. Scott Smith, Farmers Insurance at 103 Cleveland. Shane's Heating and Air. Thank you to Marcus and Sandra. Call them at 417-235-6183. 3 generations serving your heating and air needs since 1946. And Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, 7 locations throughout Southwest Missouri, including East Highway 60 in Monett. Continuing our visit with head coach Andrew Ballack. It's Monett and McDonald County. The Mustangs are 10-11, 3-1 in conference play with conference wins over Cassville, Lamar, and East Newton. A conference loss was down at Seneca. What do you say about McDonald County on film?
Yeah, I mean, they're a good team. They have some good players. They, like you said, they're 3-1 in conference play. Only lost to Seneca, who's a really good team.
Mm-hmm.
So they're feeling good, right? They've won their last 3, I want to say.
Yeah.
Right, in Cassville, East Newton, like you were talking about. But they're a good team. They play hard. They play physical. They like to slow it down a little bit. So hopefully, maybe we can speed the tempo. Try to get out a little more. Try to score a few points in transition without taking bad shots and getting empty possessions. Right. So that's the battle you deal with when you try to speed up your guys. So,
Andrew, what do you say about Josh Pacheco on film? He's averaging 15 points and 9 rebounds per game.
Yeah, really good player, great athlete, which kind of alludes to that, the 9 rebounds a game, right? You kind of have to have a knack for the ball, a nose for the ball, that is, and a little bit of tools, athleticism to go get them, right? So he's a good player, good athlete. We have to keep him off the boards. We have to try to contain him a little bit. Offensively, he's a good player, so that's that's the focus is try to slow him down, make it as tough as possible on him. Don't let him get offensive rebound putbacks, right? That's a good way for a good player to get going early, or maybe if he does miss his last 3 or 4 shots, that's a good way for him to get back going, right? So just trying to keep him off the boards and contain him a little bit.
What do you see about their sophomore Cale Carlin, their leading 3-point shooter, and he's a double-figure scorer at about 13 a game?
Yeah, good player as well. Like you said, 3-point shooter, catch and shoot guy, can knock down shots at a high rate. So we just have to. I mean, I've been preaching to my guys in other games, and no different on him, but just urgency with your closeout, right? Urgency as you're flying at him. Understand that he can knock him down. So you maybe got to overextend a little bit, and then when he puts it on the deck and goes by, you got to fight and get back in front, and hopefully a teammate helps you out if you do have a breakdown. So, but he's a really good player. They're with Pacheco and him. They're 2 really good players. They're a really good team. So we're excited.
The most intriguing piece to their puzzle is Toby Moore. You don't find many Division I football offensive linemen playing high school basketball. That is the case. He's going to UNLV to play for the Rebels. He's 6'4", about 285. He's averaging almost 10 points, about 7 rebounds, and he's just going to be tough to move out of the paint.
Yeah, for sure. That's kind of where our try to speed it up a little bit comes into play. But a kid like that, first of all, congratulations to him on his football high school career, right? But extending into his college career, good luck to him as a young man. But he's a good player, and anybody who plays one sport at a high level is usually pretty good at any other sports they do, right? So he'll be a big body to move. Tough for us to just throw it in there and score on him. We got to keep him off the offensive rebounds, and when we do get defensive rebounds, try to run a little bit, speed him up, maybe get him tired a little bit. So. But really good player, obviously really good football player, really good athlete. So they're a good team, tough team, and it should be if my guys come to play like I think we're going to do tonight, it should be a fun game, right? That's what it's Tuesday night at home. I mean, what more could you ask for, right?
Might be able to get him in foul trouble and have him stay a little longer on the bench.
Yeah, right. You wear him out a little more, then they start to commit a little less intelligent fouls. So hopefully get a few fouls on him, get him out of the game, maybe clear out the paint a little bit, give us some opportunities at the rim. So
we'll come back and wrap up our visit with Andrew Ballack in a minute on MHSCubs.com.
Locally family-owned and operated since 1959, Vaughn's JDV Company is the leader in the Monett area in excavation work, including hauling and dozer work. They take this time to salute all student athletes. We appreciate the extra effort you put in, not only in the classroom, but in your particular sport, to be the best you can be every day. Best wishes from everyone at Vaughn's JDV Company, north of Monett on Highway H. Call Vaughn's at 235-7700.
Bennett Wormington Funeral Home was established in 1946 on the foundation of personal, professional, and compassionate service to Monett and the surrounding communities. The mission of Bennett Wormington Funeral Home is to provide the highest quality of care to the families they serve. They are always available to sit down and discuss any needs you may have. Call 235-3141 or stop by Bennett Wormington Funeral Home at 216 2nd Street in Monett.
Founded in 1961, Bass Equipment provides the world's most complete line of rabbit and small animal equipment. For over 60 years, Bass Equipment continues to be the most experienced and knowledgeable manufacturer in the industry. Visit their website, bassequipment.com, or call 235-7557. Bass Equipment proudly manufactures their products at 607 17th Street in Monett.
The CPA Group offers services that give you freedom to be your best. Smart tax planning will make all the difference for your year-end tax preparation. We have extensive experience providing full-service tax, payroll, and accounting to small businesses, agriculture, and the farming industry. Our team of dedicated professional staff make payroll easy and worry-free. Get the services you need from the experienced professionals at the CPA Group, 217 4th Street in Monett, and their new location in Cassville, 472 State Highway 76. Monett Cub basketball brought to you by Vaughn's JDV, excavation and hauling work since 1959. Bennett Wormington Funeral Home at 216 2nd Street, Bass Equipment at 607 17th Street, and the CPA Group, two convenient locations, 217 4th Street in Monett, and their new location in Cassville, 472 State Highway 76. Wrapping up our visit with Andrew Ballack, Monett and McDonald County in a Big 8 conference matchup tonight. The Cubs will be at Cassville on Friday. A matchup with Mount Vernon next week. The regular season kind of winding down, so I know probably the most important thing tonight, just try to get a home win. Still looking for your first home win of the year.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I said, we haven't had a home victory. We're on a 3-game skid, so a victory outside of the park would be nice. Anywhere victory, but getting that home win just for my guys to get a win in front of their crowd, their peers, those type of things. That's the main focus, and also obviously it'll knock out 2 birds with 1 stone, getting us off that 3-game skid, as well as getting a victory here at home. We're fortunate to have, I think it was 5 out of the last 7 of this season at home, but if you don't take care of home, then it's not a huge advantage, right? So we're excited. My guys are excited to play at home. We're ready to get that home victory tonight, and I assume it'll be a hard-fought battle between two teams who play hard and want to get a victory. So we're excited.
Andrew, maybe it is just as simple as avoiding that, as you mentioned, 3 or 4 minute scoreless drought and giving up a bunch of points to the opposition.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. If you watch our games, we have really good stretches, and then we have stretches where teams go on that 6-8-0 run, and when those happen, maybe late in the 3rd quarter, it's very, very tough to just say, all right, 4th quarter, we're down 10, let's come back. That's tough to do. Any team at any level, it's hard to do. So avoiding that stretch, I have to do a better job of when that time comes, putting my guys in better situations to be successful and get them out of that drought. So.
Thank you so much. Good luck tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Head coach of the basketball Cubs, Andrew Ballack. We'll come back and take a look at the starting lineups in a minute on MHSCubs.com.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Ask Andy Brand about Shelter's roadside assistance.
At Tyson Foods, we embrace the diversity of our team members, customers, stakeholders, and consumers, their unique backgrounds, experiences, thoughts, and talents. Everyone is valued and appreciated for their distinct contributions. Our team members' health and wellness is very important to us. We believe in helping our team members thrive inside and outside of the workplace. Check out TysonFoodsCareers.com. Tyson Foods Monett is an equal opportunity employer.
Wintech, with facilities in Monett and Cassville, is an employee-owned company specializing in the building materials industry. Wintech's product lines range from vinyl and aluminum window systems to HVAC doors and commercial louvers. Our newest divisions consist of installation and testing services and logistics. If becoming a part of an employee-owned company is for you, feel free to stop by Wintech's Monett office at 201 Industrial Drive or go to wintecinc.com and click on the Careers tab. Wintech is an equal opportunity employer.
When you need professional electrical services for your residential, commercial, and industrial properties, contact Post Electric. You can also trust Post Electric to provide you with electrical solutions for your new construction project. You can rest easy knowing that we offer a 1-year workmanship warranty and emergency service on all electric services. Our local family-owned and operated business has been proudly serving all of Southwest Missouri with locations in Branson and Monett. For a free estimate, call Post Electric at 417-846-7100.
Monett Cub basketball on MHSCubs.com, sponsored in part tonight by Andy Brandt Shelter Insurance on East Highway 60 next to Remax Properties. Tyson Foods, check out the website TysonFoodsCareers.com if you'd like to go to work for a Fortune 500 company. Wintech, an employee-owned company, locations in Monett and Cassville. Post Electric, give Ryan Post a call, 417-846-7100 for all of your electrical needs, both inside and outside. Mike McClure, joined tonight by Monett High School Athletic Hall of Fame broadcaster Dave Beckett. Great to have you with us on this Tuesday evening. The Cubs and the McDonald County Mustangs in a Big 8 Conference West Division matchup tonight. And Cubs are not only trying to end a 3-game losing skid, but Dave, they're looking for their first home win of the year. They're 0-6 at home, and maybe tonight the Cubs can get it turned around against a pretty good McDonald County team.
That's unusual that the Cubs are winless this late in the season at home, but like you say, this is the game that they're shooting at because it's the next one on the schedule, and Mustangs and the Cubs are pretty well evenly matched other than the conference record. As far as record-wise, overall, both teams struggling to get to 500, but if the Cubs can come out and play consistent, it should be a good ball game here tonight.
Well, while the Cubs are winless at home at 0-6, McDonald County is winless on opponents' floors this year. They are 0-5, so one of those two skids will end tonight, one way or the other.
Yes, and both teams got two young men in double figures scoring, so you're going to have to play good, tough defense. Going to have to come out and play strong, and then you're going to have to rebound the basketball. And like Coach Ballack says, you got to take care of the basketball. Stay away from the turnovers whenever you are playing a team that is much like you as far as struggling to try to get to that 500 mark. And Cubs need to take care of the basketball tonight.
Whereas we recognize a lot of the Monett players from football, we also recognize a lot of the McDonald County players from football. And in particular, Toby Moore cannot wait to see this young man. He is an offensive lineman, All-State. He is going to a Division I school, University of Nevada, Las Vegas, to play for Barry Odom and the Rebels. Again, at 6'4", 285 on the basketball court. He averages almost 10 points and 7 rebounds per ball game. And how do you move a 6'4", 285 guy off the block tonight? That's the question.
Well, that's the thing. If you're good enough to play Division I, get an offer and accept an offer at a Division I school, that means you play hard. You're very, very competitive. So might not be the most artistic basketball player, but Toby's going to do his job and work hard. So like you say, how you move him off the floor, you make sure you get a body in front of him and force him to go around you or over you and hopefully get him in foul trouble like Coach Ballack was talking about. But he's going to be a handful, but you can't worry about him just because he's a Division I athlete. You just got to go out there and play basketball.
We will come back, continue our pregame show from Monett High School in a minute on MHSCubs.com.
Do you need a lawyer's advice? Are you having legal difficulties? Randall, Mosry, and Randall at 405 East Broadway in Monett are general practice attorneys specializing in personal injury and criminal law. They have a solid reputation as effective legal practitioners and possess over 80 years of combined experience on which to draw. You can depend on Randall, Mosry, and Randall to get the best possible results. To improve your outcome, call 235-8688. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisement.
Families that play together stay together. At Play Power, we're a family of brands dedicated to enabling people of all ages to experience the power of play. Together, we're a world leader in producing premier recreation equipment, from commercial playgrounds to floating boat docks. We believe in providing fun, safe play solutions to our customers. Join us at Play Power on Highway 60 in Monett. Go to playpower.com, click on careers to see the current career job listings. PlayPower is an equal opportunity employer.
At Glaus Family Dentistry, your oral health is our primary concern. Dr. Michael Glaus and Dr. Tandy Mulheron want to make sure your teeth stay healthy, function well, and look great. From regular cleanings and exams to advanced restorative treatments, all of your routine dental needs can be met right here at 800 Cleveland in Monett. Call 235-5155 Glaus Family Dentistry. We are your hometown dental team.
For 50 years at Jimmy Mitchell Motors, my family has been dedicated to making our customers the best deal. We work to combine a low price with a great selection of quality vehicles and top-rated customer service to give you the best buying experience. Our focus is to make sure you're satisfied with your purchase. That's what kept us in business for 50 years, and we're committed to continuing on that tradition. At Jimmy Mitchell Motors, we're serious when we say nobody beats our deal.
Monett Cub basketball on MHSCubs.com, brought to you by Randall Mosry and Randall, attorneys at law providing over 80 years of combined experience. Play Power, 878 East Highway 60. Experience the power of play. Apply today. Come work in a fun environment where they make playground equipment. Glaus Family Dentistry, 8th and Cleveland and Monett. They are your hometown dental team. See what a difference it makes going to a family-owned dental practice. And by Jimmy Mitchell Motors, 555 South Elliott in Aurora. Reminder, you can shop online 24/7, jimmymitchell.com. Don't forget about their award-winning service department as well. Mike McClure, Dave Beckett back in Monett here on MHSCubs.com for the audio broadcast. We welcome our viewers on the YouTube channel, Monett Cubs Live. Be able to watch the broadcast this evening. Go ahead and give you tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for McDonald County, coming in under fifth-year head coach Brandon Joins at 10-11. They're 3-1 in conference play. They were 15-12 last year. Brandon, a graduate of Webb City High School, was an assistant coach at Fox High School around the St. Louis area, was an assistant coach at Republic Middle School. He was the head coach of the girls program at Jefferson High School for 4 years, and now in his fifth season at McDonald County. The guards are Cale Carlin, a 6'1 sophomore, second leading scorer on the team at 13 points per ball game. The second guard, Wyatt Gordon, 5'10 sophomore, averaging 3 points. The forwards, Josh Pacheco, 6'3 senior, averaging a team-high 15 points and a team-high 9 rebounds. Second forward, Destin Dowd, a 6'2 senior, averaging 8 points. And the center, Toby Moore, 6'4 senior, averaging 9.5 points to go along with 7 rebounds. So it's Pacheco, Gordon, Carlin, Dowd, and Moore for McDonald County. Starting lineup for the Monett Cubs coming in at 7-15, 1-3 in Big 8 play. They were 11-17 last year. Andrew Ballack in his first season as a head coach for the native of Eudora, Kansas. At the guards, Evan Witt, 6' senior, averaging 7 points. Heisman Crockett, 5'7 senior, averaging 3 points. The three forwards are Ian Waterman, a 6'1 senior, second leading scorer at 13 points per game. Second forward, Logan Coots, 6'7 junior, averaging 3 points, but has a team-high 48 block shots. And the third forward is Landon Brandt, a 6'2 junior, averaging a team-high 16 points and a team-high 6 rebounds. So it's Waterman, Witt, Crockett, Coots, and Brandt. Officiating crew tonight, Chris Brandstetter, Chris Seymour, and James Sims. Those are the starting lineups. We will come back with more pregame coverage after this timeout on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
Industrial Machine and Engineering Company has been a part of the Monett community since 1982. Their commitment to investing in people and equipment has enabled steady growth and added services to customers. With a modern, clean, full-service manufacturing facility, IMEC has the right equipment and processes that allow quick setups on small to mid-size lots and use tooling designed just for this type of production. Specializing in precision, IMEC, 1716 North 9th Street in Monett.
If the American dream of homeownership is your dream too, it can become a reality with realistic goals, sound advice, careful planning, and a clear understanding of the costs involved. First State Bank's experienced mortgage lenders are available every day to answer your questions and guide you through this process and keep you informed before and after you've completed the mortgage closing. Need help planning your new home purchase? Contact First State Bank with locations in Purdy, Monett, Pierce City, and Cassville. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
See Lance Metlock, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent in Monett. And if you're in Missouri, he's got you covered.
Don't drive with worn-out tires. Grand Tire has 4 convenient locations, including Joplin, Aurora, Cassville, and 408 East Commercial on Highway 37 in Pierce City. Grand Tire offers quality car, truck, light truck, and farm tires at competitive prices with fast, friendly service. For longer-lasting tires, remember to check the tire pressure frequently, inspect the tread depth, check for uneven tire wear, and regularly rotate your tires. For one of the area's largest selection of tires, stop in today at Grand Tire.
Monett Cub basketball on MHSCubs.com, sponsored in part by IMEC, Industrial Machine and Engineering Company, 1716 North 9th Street. Thank you to Dan Connor and the staff at IMEC. First State Bank, get cash back, earn high interest, ask for Casasa Checking. Lance Metlock, Missouri Farm Bureau at 100 Chapel Drive. If you're in Missouri, he's got you covered. And Grand Tire, 4 convenient locations, Joplin, Cassville, Aurora, and Pierce City. Get your new tires today at Grand Tire. Mike McClure, Dave Beckett back in Monett. The Cubs and the McDonald County Mustangs this coming Friday. Monett will be at Cassville. A week from today, the Cubs will be hosting Mount Vernon. That will be our next boys basketball broadcast. We'll have the Monett Lady Cubs at Mount Vernon on Monday, February the 12th, and the boys game here in Monett Tuesday, February 16th. We'll have the Monett boys hosting Reed Spring on senior night. Monett will close out the regular season February 19th. They travel to Marshfield, and then the Cubs will be part of Class 4 District 12. Aurora, Cassville, East Newton, Seneca, Monett, and Mount Vernon. Monett yet to play Cassville and Mount Vernon. They've lost twice to Seneca. They've lost to Aurora, and they have defeated East Newton. For McDonald County, they are in Class 5 District 6. Marshfield is the host school. Branson, Hillcrest, Parkview, Rolla, West Plains, Willard, McDonald County, and Marshfield making up that district. Both teams have won 7 district titles in boys basketball. The Cubs, it's been a while, 1979. McDonald County's last district win was in 2012. Dave, this past Sunday in Springfield at the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds, the 2024 Missouri Sports Hall of Fame inducted their Springfield class, and part of that ceremony was the first ever Inspiration Award, and it went to our good friend Art Haynes, and we found out after the honor was presented to Art and a plaque, then Byron Shive, the executive director of the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame, announced that from hereafter that will be now known as the Art Haynes Inspiration Award, and Art received a long-standing ovation for that honor, and again, as he continues his battle in the hopes of beginning to the use of his legs here sometime, we hope sooner than later, but again, it was a really neat speech that Art gave on Sunday, and we were glad to be up there.
Yeah, Art very appreciative, and anybody that knows the situation with Art and everything is, of course, Lisa, his wife, Monett native, and it was a fun time to be up there and to see Art honored in the way that it was. And you talk about inspiration. If anybody is going to inspire you, it's going to be Art Haynes, because basically almost left for dead by some of the nurses and stuff and some of the facilities he's been in, but he was able to overcome so far, and he's come 1,000 miles. He's still got 5,000 miles to go, but Art's the battler that he is, and it meant a lot to him. You could tell that he getting the award, and then especially with it being named after him, from now on it's going to be the Art Haynes Inspiration Award. So very appreciative, very humble person Art is, but the consummate professional. I mean, you know, he just goes on and on, kind of like the Energizer Bunny. He just, you can't get him down. You talk to him and everything. He's not saying, woe is me. He's saying, let's go to the next day and let's get the next challenge going, and I'm going to beat this yet. And I'm a believer in Art, and I'm a believer in the good Lord, and I think the good Lord's been touching him and been very much blessing Art along the way. So can't count Art out, and very, very appropriate award that Art received, and it's a fun time for everyone.
That class highlighted by Anthony Tolliver, who of course played at Springfield Kickapoo High School, went on to a good college career at Creighton University. 13 years in the NBA, 13 or 14 years in the NBA, and I love Anthony's part of his speech, which I had heard some of it before when he was inducted into the Springfield Area Sports Hall of Fame. Anthony said, I've never been the best player on any of the teams I've ever played on, but I understood what my role was. And I don't care what sport you are, that man speaks the truth.
Well, I'm telling you, you think of an NBA player, you're thinking of ego, but Anthony Tolliver's ego was checked a long time ago. He didn't bring an ego with him. He's one of those that very appreciative of his abilities that he's got. He's been God-given talents, and Anthony's one of those that's real humble also, and he gives credit where credit's due as far as his teammates and been fortunate enough to be on some good teams, but he's also got a lot of ability, don't get me wrong, but like you say, it's unimaginable. You think a guy that has 13 years NBA experience that he's never been on a team, that he was the number one option as far as options of scoring and stuff, but he's made a career out of it, and again, a very humble person and very appreciative of the award.
But in this day and age of, as you said, the egos, and whether it's a high school athlete or a college athlete or a pro athlete, to understand what your role is on a team, holy cow.
Yeah, Anthony did a good job. It was he didn't say the longest speech or anything, but if you listen to him, he spoke volumes.
Yeah. Monett and McDonald County in boys basketball tonight. We'll take another break. Come back from Monett High School in a minute on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply carries a complete line of farm and home supplies, including clothing, electrical, plumbing, lawn and garden, outdoor power equipment, tools, truck accessories, pet supplies, cattle handling equipment, farm fencing, toys, and much more. You'll find your service outstanding whether your needs are for home or acreage in the country. Family owned and operated since 1971, Race Brothers features 3 locations, including Springfield, Carthage, and South Highway 37 in Monett. You'll like the way we do business. Tell a friend.
Since 1988, Nessel Road and Roberts Optometrist, a member of Vision Source, has been the leader and preferred provider of quality vision care products and personalized optometry services. Dr. Jerry Roberts, Dr. Michael Roberts, and Dr. Aubrey Roberts are committed to improving the quality of life of persons in your community through enhanced vision. Nessel Road and Roberts has 3 convenient locations: 5th and Cleveland in Monett, east side of the square in Mount Vernon, and Bridgeport Plaza on Highway 39 in Shell Knob.
Architectural Systems Incorporated's mission is to serve as a full-service partner to our customers in the commercial construction industry. We will continually strive to improve, meet, or exceed our commitment to provide the highest quality products and on-time delivery. Our goal is to be your single source for everything from engineering to finished product. ASI is expanding. Apply online at asi-mo.com/careers. ASI is an equal opportunity employer.
This is Brad Hawkins with Quick Draw Gun. I would personally like to invite you to come see us. You will find our staff very knowledgeable with a customer-friendly attitude. You will be treated fairly with accurate information and an honest deal. Our staff does not earn commission, but they would love a chance to earn your business. We are Missouri's highest rated Cerakote shop and offer custom laser engraving. We have shops in both Monett and Cassville, so please stop by and say hello. I personally guarantee your satisfaction and stand behind everything we sell and service. Quick Draw Gun, your hometown gun store.
Keep your property looking new with professional exterior cleaning services from Stay Clear. Need your windows cleaned? Do you need help with soft washing services? From roofs to driveways, Stay Clear is your preferred expert. They also offer professional pressure washing services that are sure to make your property shine. We are here to make your home or business look its best. See our 5-star reviews on our Facebook page. For your free estimate, call Stay Clear 417-669-5107. Monett Cub basketball brought to you in part by Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, family owned since 1971, South Highway 37 in Monett, as well as locations in Carthage and Springfield. You'll like the way they do business. Tell a friend. Nessel Road and Roberts Optometrist, 3 convenient locations, Monett, Mount Vernon, and Shell Knob. How clear is your vision? Thank you to Dr. Jerry Roberts, Dr. Michael Roberts, and Dr. Aubrey Roberts. ASI, Architectural Systems Incorporated, locations in Monett, Aurora, and Granby. Have job openings at all 3 locations. And Quick Draw Gun, 601 South Cotler in Monett, 468 Highway 76 in Cassville, where they buy, sell, and trade. And Stay Clear. Keep your property looking new with professional exterior cleaning services from Stay Clear. Give them a call, 417-669-5107. Mike McClure, Dave Beckett back in Monett, the Cubs and the McDonald County Mustangs. You heard our pregame visit with Andrew Ballock. Dave, Andrew's talking about there's kind of been a lull the last 3 games, like maybe a 3-4 minute scoreless drought where the Cubs just having trouble making buckets and getting stops, and that's really a big concern and maybe a a big thing that Cubs need to get on the winning side of things again starting tonight.
2 or 3 minute drought can make a lot of difference, especially in a close game, and the Cubs have had those droughts, and hopefully that won't be the case tonight.
We'll come back with the opening tap after this timeout on MHSCubs.com.
Since our founding in 1964, K Concrete has always been committed to personal customer service and a high-quality product, and that tradition continues today. Family has always been at our core, and that's how we take care of our neighbors as part of our extended family. As a proud supplier of ready-mix concrete, K Concrete serves Southwest Missouri with dependable customer service and a family philosophy. From dairy farms to driveways, patching to parking lots, we specialize in reliable ready-mix, all delivered where and when you need it.
Price Cutter is the proud exclusive retailer of Show Me Beef, Missouri's best, born, raised, and processed in Missouri. This new line of local USDA Choice Angus beef products features superior craftsmanship and consistency that you can find in some of the finest restaurants. Show Me Beef and Price Cutter. Local matters. Shop from the comfort of your own home and let us do the rest for you with Price Cutter Curbside. Order online, by phone, or download our Shop Price Cutter app. Fill your cart, reserve your time slot, pay online. Try Price Cutter Curbside today.
Our vision at Schreiber Foods: to do good through food. We recognize our responsibility to do good in the world and are driven to make a difference for our partners, our business, our customers, and our communities. At Schreiber Foods, we build lasting relationships based on collaboration, commitment, and trust. We're exceptional at the things that matter most: food safety and product quality, operational excellence, customer brand leadership, developing our people, and making Schreiber Foods an awesome place to work.
Monett Cub basketball on MHSCubs.com, brought to you this evening by K Concrete, a proud supplier of ready-mix concrete. Price Cutter, 2150 East Cleveland, celebrating 56 years in the Ozarks. Local matters, and by the partner of Schreiber Foods Monett, their vision to do good through food. Ken Gaspar, the public address announcer, getting to introduce the starting lineups for both Monett and McDonald County. Again, for the Mustangs, Josh Pacheco, Wyatt Gordon, Cale Carlin, Destin Dowd, and Toby Moore. And for Monett, Ian Waterman, Evan Witt, Heisman Crockett, Logan Coots, and Landon Brandt. The Cubs and the Mustangs, Big 8 Conference West Division matchup. The opening tap coming up right after this.
It is a great Dave for some Great Daves. Have you tried a cup of Great Dave's coffee? Perhaps you would like a drink from the espresso bar, including cappuccino, latte, iced latte, or Americano. For something different, try the Uncle Whitey, Arnie, or Steamer. And did we mention the fresh, Danish-style pastries? You can find the Great Dave's Coffee mobile trailer next to Dollar General on East Highway 60 in Monett. Follow their Facebook page for the latest information.
Are you ready for the best cashew chicken in Monett? For lunch or dinner, stop in at Lai Lai Asian Buffet and Dining, 601 Bridle Lane behind Walmart. Call ahead at 235-3568 and use their convenient pickup window for carry-out orders. Order from their large menu, including sushi, or get their always delicious, always fresh, mouth-watering buffet, including salad bar, ice cream, and other dessert options. You'll be treated like family at Lai Lai in Monett.
Windmill Ridge Golf Course is located at South Park in Monett, with the clubhouse located next to the Monett YMCA. This challenging 18-hole municipal facility is open year-round, weather permitting. The front 9 holes opened in 1940 as the original course, with tight, tree-lined fairways. The back 9 opened in 2002 and is a link-style, more open design. There are 4 sets of tee boxes to accommodate many different skill levels. To reserve your tee time, call 235-6076 or go online at windmillridgegolf.com.
Monett Cub basketball brought to you by Great Dave's Coffee, East Highway 60, next to Dollar General. See their Facebook page for other locations for their mobile trailer. It is the perfect way to start your morning with a fresh hot cup of coffee and a fresh Danish. Lai Lai Asian Buffet and Dining, 601 Bridle Lane behind Walmart, the home of Monett's best cashew chicken. And by the Windmill Ridge Golf Course, see their website, windmillridgegolf.com. Monett in white, Mustangs in the black. McDonald County controls the opening tap. As we are located across from the team benches, Mustangs are moving from right to left, Monett from left to right. Cubs will open up in a 2-3 zone. Quick 3 missed by Dowd. Rebound batted up in the air and deflected over to Monett's Heisman Crockett. Mustangs will open up in a man-to-man. Top of the circle, this is Waterman. Waterman now to Crockett, left foul line extended. That's Waterman. Top of the circle, Brandt drives hard down the right lane. A whistle and a pushing foul on the Mustangs.
And how important for the Cubs to get off to a good start. And Landon Brandt, as long as he stays aggressive like that and stays away from foul trouble, that's exactly what Landon needs to do.
And that's an important first foul on Josh Pacheco, his first, team's first. Crockett inbounds to Brandt. 3-ball, right wing, no good. Rebound batted up in the air, deflected over to Witt. Back on top to Brandt. Left wing, Waterman drives the left baseline. Has the ball poked out of bounds by Destin Dowd, but Monett will keep possession.
Thought maybe Waterman might throw up a three-pointer over there, which that's his shot in the corner, but he elected to drive, and Dowd knocks it out of bounds.
He's made a team-high 48 threes this year, hitting 30% from three. Cubs, 39% field goal shooting. Opponents hitting 42%. Cubs have made 131 threes this year. Opponents have made 106. Here's Witt at the top of the circle, down the right lane. Strong move to the basket and scores.
Evan just went in there and just willed his way to the basket and got the 2 points.
2-0 Monett. Little three-quarter court press by the Cubs. Gordon will take it across the timeline. Wyatt averaging 3 points a game between the circles to Destin Dowd, who averaged 7 points a game last year. Cubs in the 2-3 zone. Got to keep your eye down low on Toby Moore. He's kind of getting a double team assignment now by both Brandt and Coots. Free throw line, Pacheco down the lane for the basket and the foul.
And Pacheco goes to the basket hard there and was able to draw the foul, makes the basket, and step to the line for a possible three-point play.
Foul on Logan Coots, his first. Pacheco this year is 70% free throw shooter, 82 of 117, the leader in free throws made and free throws attempted. Free throw is good. He completes the old-fashioned three-point play. And McDonald County with their first lead at 3-2. 6:32 to go, opening quarter here in Monett. Crockett between the circles, and Mustangs in a man-to-man defense. In the low post, Brandt leans in. Shot is no good, and the rebound by Moore. He was leaning in on Pacheco, trying to draw a second foul on Pacheco.
Pretty good idea there, but Pacheco done a good job of backing off, not getting whistled for the second foul.
Gordon down on the baseline is fouled by Coots.
That's going to be the second foul on Logan Coots for the Cubs. Way too early, and coming in, I believe it's going to be Alex Meeks to take Coots' spot.
And 6 inches shorter coming in. Coots 6'7", Meeks at 6'1". Inbounds to Toby Moore. Pass deflected by Brandt. Good hustle nonetheless here by Crockett. It goes out of bounds. It's possession of McDonald County, but love the effort by Crockett trying to keep that ball in bounds near half court. 3-2, Mustangs lead the Cubs almost 2 minutes into the opening quarter. Cale Cardin, go ahead.
2-3 zone by the Cubs there, and the Mustangs still trying to figure out what the rotations are back and forth.
3 by Gordon is up, no good. Nice block out by Waterman to get the defensive rebound. Waterman in front court to Brandt, being guarded by Pacheco. Left side, Waterman. Waterman being guarded by Dowd. Left wing, this is Crockett on top to Brandt. Between 2 defenders, his shot blocked out of bounds by Toby Moore. Josh Pacheco, their leader in block shots with 10. He's the leading rebounder with 195. Destin Dowd leads the Mustangs in assists with 75. Brandt down low, Waterman. Shot over Dowd, no good. Dowd the rebound.
Dowd doing a good job of avoiding a foul and creating the tough shot by Waterman, and ball falls just a little bit short. Mustangs back on the attack, leading 3-2.
Monett still in their 2-3 zone. 3 up by Carlin, no good. And a foul over the back on McDonald County will go on Gordon.
Cubs are going to have to continue to make sure that they box out in there, even though they might not be quite as tall as the Mustangs, but you got to put a body between the opponent and the basket.
3-2, Mustangs with a 1-point lead. Monett with a basketball, 5:10 remaining first quarter. Crockett pressured by Carlin. Bounce pass between the circles to Ian Waterman. Waterman averaging 13 points a game. Back to Crockett. Crockett recovers the loose ball. No shot clock in Missouri high school basketball, so the Cubs can reset. Got a whistle and a traveling violation on Monett.
Evan Witt just simply got in too big of a hurry and forgot to put the ball to the floor prior to getting to the basket, and turnover by the Cubs.
Again, I like a little three-quarter court press here by Monett. Dowd into front court to Gordon. Monett drops back into that 2-3 zone. Crockett and Witt on top. Waterman along with Meeks, and Brandt down low. Penetrating in is Cardinal, has it poked away, stolen by Monett, but Cubs not able to hang on to the ball as their outlet pass sails out of bounds, and the ball right back to the Mustangs.
Cubs did a good job of stealing the ball, but didn't do a very good job of taking care of the ball after the steal right at mid-floor and throw the ball out of bounds.
A great student section here tonight behind the Monett bench on their white T-shirts this evening. 2-3 zone by Monett. We've been stuck on 3-2. Dowd's three short. Rebound batted by Waterman to Meeks. Outlet to Brandt. Brandt wanted to go to Witt. Witt stopped, and the ball goes out of bounds.
3 times in a row, the Cubs have turned it over without a shot, and whenever you don't shoot a very good percentage, that's another reason the Cubs are battling trying to get to 500 on the season. Got to take care of the basketball.
Cubs being out-rebounded by about 2 a game, 32-30, and they've committed 3 more turnovers per game than their opponents. Monett averaging 17 turnovers per ball game. Similar number for McDonald County this year. Still a 2-3 zone by Monett. Halfway through the first quarter, it's 3-2 Mustangs. Ball deflected, recovered by Brandt. That's a McDonald County turnover. See if Waterman can get going on the offensive end. Top of the circle, Brandt. Drives off the glass, no good. Rebound by Moore.
Again, Brandt trying to draw the foul, and can't worry about that if the foul call is not coming. You can't worry about the other end. You got to hustle back and get on the defensive end.
Dowd, pass deflected by Meeks, but it goes right back to Dowd. Dowd top of the circle, 2 subs waiting for Monett at the scorer's table. Right wing Carlin, his 3 ball up, no good. Offensive rebound Gordon. Gordon, long range jumper, left wing, no good. Defensive rebound Waterman. Neither team can throw it in the ocean right now.
Both teams waiting on the other. It's still 3-2 with 3 minutes to go in the ball game. The Mustangs on top. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter of the ball game.
Left foul out extended Brandt. Left baseline Waterman. Right back to Brandt. Landon feeds Crockett. Crockett for 3, no good. Foul on the rebound, and this will go against Monett. Alex Meeks picks up the foul, his first. Substitutions for Monett. Miles Young, a 5'9" sophomore, checking in. And Aiden Copeland, a 6-foot senior, averaging 6 points per game off the bench. 2:49 to go first quarter. Mustangs 3, Cubs 2. McDonald County with the ball. Dowd, right wing Gordon, right in front of the Monett bench. Fire the pass to Pacheco. Back on top to Dowd. Whistle, travel.
Still 3-2, and no, baseball season hasn't started yet on the high school level, but that's the score here at the basketball game with 2:37 to go in the first quarter between the Cubs and the Mustangs.
Do you like your turnovers apple or cherry? 3 up, good by Waterman.
See if that'll get the Cubs going a little bit more offensively. A deep 3 put up by Waterman.
His 49th triple this year. Hitting 30% from 3, 5-3 Monett, 2:16 remaining first quarter. Pacheco whistle and a travel.
Like I say at the very beginning, these two teams kind of mirror-like, and one turns it over and the other turns it over, and it's 5-3 with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
So the Cubs had that scoreless drought that Andrew was talking about, but at the same time, McDonald County wasn't scoring during that same stretch. Here's Miles Young, back on top to Waterman. Left wing, this is Copeland. Right side, Brandt trying to drive on Pacheco. Got a whistle, got a foul on Pacheco. That will be his second.
That time, Landon did the smart thing, went to the basket, and then kind of jumped back towards the front of the backboard, and correctly called was Pacheco for his second foul.
Brandt has struggled at the free throw line, just 56% this year, 82 of 146. First free throw, no good. Here is Anthony D'Amico in, a 6'1 junior. If Brandt goes to the free throw line a lot, 82 of 146. If he shoots 67% instead of 56, he averages 2 more points per game.
Oh, yeah.
He goes from a 16 point per game to 18 points per game. That's just shooting 67%. Goes 1 for 2 here. 6-3, Monett by 3. A minute 50 to go first quarter. Cubs have scored 4 straight. McDonald County, Dowd drives, scores, and is fouled. Dowd with his first 2. So Meeks now with 2 fouls. Coots already with 2 fouls. Evan Witt will come back in.
And that's going to make the Cubs that much smaller, Mike, as Meeks had a little bit of height in there after Coots has to sit down with his second, but 2 of the inside players on that zone with 2 fouls apiece.
Dowd just a 52% free throw shooter, but completes the old-fashioned three-point play.
And we're tied at 6.
All right, first team to 10. Missed by Monett. Oh, a big rebound by Moore and a foul inside on the Cubs.
Waterman going to pick up the foul, just going in there trying to knock the ball out of the hands of Moore, but unsuccessful, and that's the 15th foul, so 2 shots here for Toby Moore.
And he struggles on the free throw line, just 41%, 21 for 51. Headed to the UNLV to play college football, to be a lineman for Barry Odom. First free throw good. And Dave, I thought I read where he is the first McDonald County football player to go play for a Division I school. How about that?
I believe that is correct, yes.
Kellen Hoover should have redshirted him one more year.
COVID.
All right, there you go. Second free throw, no good. Rebound to Monett. So the Mustangs up 7-6. We've had 3 lead changes already here in the first quarter. Missed by Monett. Tip is up and in by Witt.
Nice pass by Aiden Copeland that time and found Evan Witt on the far side and just didn't come down and just went ahead and laid the ball up and in for the Cubs.
1:10 to go first quarter. Monett up 8-7. Offense beginning to pick up. Here's Dowd against the 2-3 zone. One dribble, goes nowhere. He'll hand the ball to Cale Carlin. Carlin driving on Witt. Pull-up jumper off the iron, no good. Offensive rebound, Moore missed it, gets it back and scores.
Waterman battling him, made him miss the first one, but Moore stayed with it and was able to get his own rebound and put the ball up and in.
Fourth lead change, Mustangs up 9-8, final 39 seconds of the first quarter. Witt to Copeland. Back to Witt. Ball lost out of bounds by Monett.
And Pacheco for the Mustangs, their leading scorer, having to sit over there with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, so it's going to be a chess game for the 2 coaches here tonight.
The benches will be big. Dowd inside the free throw line. A drive by Carlin, pull-up jumper, no good. Gets his own rebound back, missed that. Rebound by Brandt. Monett needs to hold for 1 shot here. 14 seconds to go first quarter. Cubs up 9-8. Or excuse me, Mustangs up 9-8. Brandt with a drive off the glass, no good. Rebound Moore with 6 seconds. Cubs shot it too early. McDonald County's going to get a decent look here. Dowd from inside half court, no good. At the end of the first quarter, McDonald County 9, Monett 8 on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
Don't let concerns about today's events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones, financial advisor Jim Haston can help you stay on track. Give him a call at 417-235-8216. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Morton Buildings, when you build with us, you build something that lasts. A Morton stands the test of time. We've been at this for more than 120 years after all. What got us here is simple. Our materials, our people, and a warranty that beats all others. In the construction industry, you get what you pay for, and cheaper is rarely better. With Morton, you get the most for your money. There's a reason for that. Quality. We want your building to be one that you can pass down to future generations. Call 235-7804 or stop by Morton Buildings on South Highway 37 in Monett.
With a limited number of homes in the current market, you need an agent with the right connections, technology, and strategies to achieve your home buying or selling vision. You can rest assured that Sam and Becky Green at RE/MAX in Monett are the right agents for any level of service in any market condition. Sam and Becky have extensive knowledge of the Monett area and can help you find the right home for you or the right buyer for your home. See them at 855 Highway 60 in Monett or call 235-2200.
Smokin' Wheels Barbecue is a locally owned and operated mobile barbecue food trailer and catering company dedicated to smoking up some delicious barbecue. Customized catering for your special event, including tailgate parties, family reunions, wedding receptions, corporate events, holiday parties, and much more. We provide our customers with the freshest barbecue possible, accompanied by exceptional customer service. For more information on Smokin' Wheels Barbecue, call Jeff Loffer at 417-861-3969.
Underway in the second quarter, Moore with a miss. Offensive rebound by Dowd, and there is a foul on the Cubs.
Cubs got more to miss the shot, but Mustangs working the offensive boards, and is fouled on the shot is Dowd.
It's 2 fouls on Waterman, so that's 3 Monett players with 2 fouls. Dowd, 52% foul shooter, missing the first. For the Cubs, this is Landon Thrasher in, a 6'3 junior. Sitting down will be Waterman.
Out of necessity over there on the Cub bench, because Cubs got 3 players with 2 fouls apiece.
Dowd gets the second. He has 4 points. Mustangs 4 for 5 from the foul line. 10-8, McDonald County by 2. Monett with the basketball. Thrasher, left wing to Young, handing the basketball to Copeland. Copeland driving on Carlin. Witt to Copeland, off. That's no good. Kind of put it up from a bad angle, and the rebound to the Mustangs. Anthony D'Amico with it for McDonald County. Cubs back in the 2-3 zone. Witt and Miles Young on top. Left wing, D'Amico for 3, no good. Rebound to Monett, Miles Young. Outlet pass, batted away at midcourt, stolen by D'Amico. D'Amico drives, lays it in, and it will not count. It's a charge.
Landon Brandt right there stood his ground and was able to draw the charge, so the basket's wiped off the scoreboard, and picking up a foul was D'Amico for the Mustangs.
Heisman Crockett back in for Monett. Crockett, Young, Brandt, Witt, Thrasher, the 5 on the floor right now for the Cubs, who trailed 10-8, 6:40 to go second quarter. Right baseline, Brandt. Young quickly reversing it left side to Crockett, on top to Brandt. Brandt driving hard to the basket, missed it, no foul was called. The rebound to Toby Moore.
And again, don't be going begging for the official to make the call. Just go in there and get your head down, concentrate on the shot, and make the shot.
Moore, a nice catch in traffic, scores. Toby Moore has 5 points. 5 straight by McDonald County. Their lead is 4 at 12-8, 6:05 remaining second quarter. This is the Mustangs' largest lead. Cubs' largest lead in the first quarter was 3. Witt driving to the basket, missed it. Offensive rebound, Brandt goes up and is fouled.
Mustangs are guilty of the foul, so it's going to go against Toby Moore. Yes, his first. Brandt very aggressive on the offensive end that time and get the offensive rebound. Now got to make 2 free throws, which he makes the first.
For Monett, Ian Waterman back in with 2 fouls, replacing Miles Young. Brandt, leading scorer of the last 5 ball games, including a 29-point performance in that loss to Seneca in the Rose game on January 26. He does go 2 for 2 from the foul line. And the Cubs are down by a bucket, trailing 12-10 with 5:50 to go first half. Dowd surveying the 2-3 zone. Cubs have stayed in the zone entire ball game. Left baseline drive, Carlin. Pull-up jumper, bounces off the rim. Rebound, Monett. Outlet pass to Waterman. Waterman deep, 3, up, no good. Rebound, Carlin.
Same place the Waterman hit the other one, but this time just a little bit short and falls off.
McDonald County 2-point lead in the ball with 5 minutes and change remaining before halftime. McDonald County 3-1 in conference play. Cubs are 1-3. Open 3 for Gordon. Like I said, passes down to D'Amico. Great pass in the paint. The shot good by Carlin.
Coach Ballack over there wishing for a 3-second call there, but none coming, and 14-10 Mustangs.
Brandt to Waterman. Mustangs stay in the man-to-man. Waterman to Thrasher. High post, Brandt. Back out to Witt. Penetrates in the paint. Little scoop shot, no good, but there is a McDonald County foul, and Evan Witt will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Evan kind of bailed out there as Gordon picks up his second foul for the Mustangs. 2 free throws coming for Evan Witt.
Evan, 20 of 34 from the foul line, 59%. Missing the first. Here is Sam Barton in. Dave, I believe on the McDonald County stats, this is Barton's first game because he was not listed on their stats. So second free throw, no good. Offensive rebound, Thrasher, and Thrasher is fouled.
Good job by Landon crashing the boards and coming up with the loose ball and then going back up and drawing the foul. It's going to be a 2-shot foul.
Referee James Sims with the foul on Toby Moore. He has 2.
I think if you're in the ball game, you got 2 fouls. I don't care which team
you and I may have 2 fouls up here.
I'm telling you.
Landon Thrasher to the free throw line. First one is good.
Good job, Landon.
Pacheco in for Moore. So Pacheco with 2 fouls. Replacing Moore
with 2 fouls.
With 2.
Yeah.
Landon Thrasher, one more free throw. Up and in. Thrasher out, Coots in. Timeout. Monett will take a quick break. 4:36 to go in the second. Mustangs 14, Cubs 12 here on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
In this day and age, it has become more and more important to find an auto mechanic who is trustworthy, honest, affordable, and will get the job done right the first time. That perfectly describes the professionals at Monett Mufflers and More at 310 Central. Bring in your car or truck for alignments, oil changes, brakes, heating and air conditioning, hoses, belts, tune-ups, diagnostics, and more. Family owned and operated by Mike and Christine Shanks. They invite you to become a valued customer today. Call 235-6503.
Monett Cub basketball brought to you in part by Jim Haston, your Edward Jones representative, making sense of investing at 2nd and Broadway. Give Jim a call, 417-235-8216. Morton Buildings on South Highway 37. See their website, mortonbuildings.com. Remax Properties, 855 East Highway 60. Thank you to Sam and Becky Green. Smokin' Wheels Barbecue. Give Jeff Lawfer a call, 417-861-3969 for customized barbecue catering. And by Monett Mufflers and More. Thank you to Mike and Christine Shanks. They are located at 310 Central. Honest, affordable, will get the repair job done right the first time. There is the first person to get 3 fouls, and it will go on Waterman.
Copeland checked in for the Cubs.
Dowd driving hard to the basket, scores. 6 for Dowd.
And the Mustangs just dropped back. The Cubs aren't worried about, having to be concerned about any kind of press, but still the Cubs have turned over too many. So we got a 3-pointer by Brandt way out there, and Pacheco comes away with the rebound.
Halfway through the second quarter, Mustangs by 4. Mustangs had a 1-point lead at the end of the first quarter at 9-8. 3 by Pacheco is up, no good, almost banked it in. Brandt the rebound, 3-on-1. Brandt, great pass to Witt for the basket.
Excellent play by Brandt. I was afraid he was going to go in there and helter-skelter and charge, but dropped it off to Witt at the last second. Nice looking play.
3 by Dowd, not this time. Brandt the rebound. Landon pushing the basketball to the right block, forces the shot up, no good. Again, he looks at the official as if he's looking for the foul. McDonald County with the rebound headed the other way. Dowd top of the circle. 16-14, Mustangs by 2. 3:14 to go second quarter inside the paint. Shot by Barton, no good. Rebound Brandt.
Brandt doing a good job as far as the rebounds are concerned. Now then bring the ball down, and Copeland with the ball.
2 Witt being guarded by Barton. Nice feed inside. The miss by Monett. That was Coots, and the basketball pulled out of the pile by Dowd. Still 16-14 Mustangs. Pacheco down the lane, blocked by Brandt. Landon comes away with the basketball. Whistle. Charge on Brandt.
Changed his mind 3 times, did the official, before he made the call, but I think he made the correct call, as Brandt will be picking up his first personal foul, but Landon might just need to be the facilitator tonight instead of the scorer, as far as he's doing an excellent job on the boards, but that time kind of over-penetrated and was correctly called for the charge.
Still McDonald County by 2, 2:33 left second quarter. Near steal at half court by Monett. Dowd finds Pacheco. Pacheco leans in and scores. Pacheco has 5 points. 18-14, low scoring first half. Cubs are down 4. 2:18 to go before halftime. Witt receiving the pass from Brandt. Left wing Copeland. Dribbles down the right lane. Copeland gets free off the window and good.
Copeland took it to the basket that time and was able to score his first 2 points.
18-16, Mustangs by 2. 2 minutes to go first half. Ball batted up in the air. Kicked into front court. Stolen by Witt.
Got to know who you're passing to. Is Blant prints out in a corner 3, but not any good, and the Mustangs come away with the rebound.
And that's a foul on Miles Young. It's just the 4th Monett team foul, first personal foul on Young. Mustangs also 4 team fouls, so with exactly 100 seconds to go before halftime. Mustangs up 18-16. Cubs have never led here in the second quarter. Their last lead was at 8-7 late first quarter. Barton to the left baseline. Bounce pass to Pacheco. 10-footer bounces out. Rebound Brandt. Brandt driving, blocked by Dowd. Picked up by Coots, who puts it up and in and a foul. Coots was in the right place at the right time.
Good job by working the offensive boards by Coots. Draws the foul, makes the basket, draws the foul, so a possible 3-point play.
And it ties the game at 18, third tie of the first half. Thrasher will check in for Coots if he makes the free throw. Logan's 69% foul shooter, 20 of 29.
And the best thing is, as far as the Cubs are concerned, third foul on Pacheco. Okay. Coots makes his free throw to give him a 3-point play. Pacheco's got to sit down, even though there's only a minute and 21 seconds to go in the half, but it's 19-18, Cubs on top now.
Monett's first lead in the second quarter. Lead change number 5 to go along with the 3 ties. In front court, this is O'Neal. 3 in the air by Carlin, no good. Rebound, well done by Copeland on the block out. Here's Miles Young, finds Brandt. Brandt driving to the basket. Shot is no good. Foul on McDonald County.
And Brandt kind of out of control again, but bailed out by a foul, not by the official, but it was bailed out by the Mustangs, because that was a tough shot for it to even go in, but Mustangs foul him, and it's going to be a 2-shot foul.
First foul on Destin Dowd. Landon, 3 points here in the first half. First free throw good.
But like I say, he's done a lot of other good things as far as that's concerned, especially on the defensive board.
6-0 run by Monett. 1 minute to go first half. Brandt goes 1 for 2. Rebound by Copeland. Back out to Brandt. Brandt has it stripped as he went up for the shot. Gets it back. Drives. Missed it. No foul. Punched out by Monett, but it goes to McDonald County. Carlin, great pass to Barton, but it's going to go off his hand out of bounds.
And I'm afraid, Mike, this game has become so physical. The Cubs are anticipating getting fouled, so therefore they're overshooting too hard to the basket, and got to just relax, go ahead. If the foul comes, yes, but otherwise you're shooting the ball too hard.
Monett by 2 with the ball. Brandt just outside the right block. Goes up, missed it. Rebound O'Neal. Peyton O'Neal, a 6'2 junior, averaging just 2 points a game, having to get some extra minutes here in the first half. Mustangs and Cubs both have players in foul trouble. That's a travel on Carlin.
So 19.6 seconds, if the Cubs can keep turning the ball over, should get the last shot of the first half. Now then the official is having conversation with Landon there, probably let you do the playing and we'll do the officiating type situation. But down to 15 seconds to go, and the Cubs with 20-18 lead here in the first half.
Miles Young and the Monett logo near half court. Right side Carlin, 6 seconds. Copeland, desperation 3, no good. Rebound Brandt, scores.
And there again, Landon doing a lot of the little things, especially on the boards, this time the offensive board, and he was right there at the right place at the right time simply because he went to the basket anticipating a miss, got the rebound, put the Cubs up by 4 at halftime.
The Cubs go on an 8-0 run to end the second quarter. Monett was trailing 18-14, but here at the half, it's the Cubs 22, Mustangs 18. We'll take a look at the first half numbers in a minute.
Jack Henry is a well-rounded financial technology company that strengthens connections between financial institutions and the people and businesses they serve. Jack Henry provides technology solutions to enable clients to innovate faster, strategically differentiate, and successfully compete while serving the evolving needs of their account holders. We empower clients with people-inspired innovation, personal service, and insight-driven solutions that help reduce the barriers to financial health.
Order Ahead is available at Sonic drive-ins around the country. Make sure you're using the latest version of the Sonic app from the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. When prompted, allow the Sonic app to access your device location to find Sonic drive-ins near you that support Order Ahead. Browse the menu, customize your order, add items to your bag, pay for your order using a credit card or a Sonic gift card, then select a pickup time. Order Ahead will put you first in line every time at Sonic Drive-In at 9th and Cleveland in Monett.
Since 1950, Buchanan Funeral Home continues to serve families throughout Berry and Lawrence counties with unsurpassed compassion and care. They pledge to continue the tradition of trusted service with owner Jeremy Vanderball, along with Jeff James, Dwayne Guerin, and Rex Budd. Buchanan Funeral Home is a constant source of support and encouragement to the families they serve. If interested in a pre-arrangement or transferring an existing pre-arrangement to Buchanan Funeral Home, stop by 301 Euclid or call 235-3188.
There's a new choice in the Monett area in honoring your deceased loved ones. Owners Jeremy and Angie Vanderbilt are proud to announce the opening of Tombstone Solutions, LLC. They offer the highest quality granite monument sales, as well as monument leveling and cleaning at affordable pricing. Preserve your loved one's legacy. Stop paying high prices. Call Tombstone Solutions in Monett for an estimate. 417-737-0839.
At Hood Home Repair, HHR LLC, they've got all your needs covered, from residential remodels to commercial damage repairs and everything in between. From the simple to the lavish, HHR contractors can help you every step of the way. Their work is good, they promise. And behind that promise, they want you to know HHR backs their work with satisfaction guaranteed. HHR won't stop working until you like what they've done. Call today at 417-489-7545.
Monett Cub basketball sponsored in part by Jack Henry, prioritizing openness, collaboration, and user centricity. Sonic Drive-In, 9th and Cleveland. Download the latest Sonic mobile app. When you order your soft drinks and slushes off the mobile app, they are half price all day, every day. Buchanan Funeral Home, a tradition of trusted service since 1950, located at 301 Euclid. Tombstone Solutions, Jeremy and Angie Vanderbilt. Call them at 417-737-0839. In the Monett area, a new place for monument sales, monument leveling, and monument cleaning. Have Jeremy show you some of the before and after pictures they do on cleaning the monuments. And HHR contractors, residential and commercial. Halftime, Monett 22. McDonald County 18. McDonald County led 9-8 after a slow start offensively for both teams. And then the second quarter, the Cubs outscore the Mustangs 14-9, including an 8-0 run to end the quarter. Monett doing a better job of limiting McDonald County's shots, better job of shot selection by the Cubs, and just doing what needed to be done to get this lead at halftime.
Well, I tell you, Mike, anybody that knows me knows that I'm a Monett Cub, and I'm not a very good-looking guy, but I think I'm a better-looking guy than what that basketball game was there at the first half. Both teams struggling simply because they're so evenly matched, you know, but got to give the Cubs credit. They score the final 8 points of the first half and able to come out to this 22-18 lead. Cubs got to take care of the basketball. Mustangs are turning it right back over to them, seems like, but as far as rebounding is concerned, the Cubs got to be out rebounding the Mustangs at a pretty good clip, especially Landon Brandt going in there and doing yeoman's work inside there on the defensive end. But Cubs have got to take care of the basketball, be a little bit more patient, and on the offensive end and come up with some easier shots inside instead of all these circus shots that all the players have been taking as far as that's concerned. Fortunately, the Cubs have been able to draw some fouls on those ill-advised shots, and therefore the Cubs are up 22-18.
And the Cubs, who as a team only make 60% of their free throws, they average about 10 out of 16 per game. They go 7 for 11 from the free throw line in the first half. McDonald County was 4 for 5 from the foul line. Scoring for Monett, Landon Brandt and Evan Witt with 6 points apiece. Ian Waterman and Logan Coots both with 3. Landon Thrasher, Aiden Copeland with 2. For McDonald County in the first half, Destin Dowd has 6 points, Josh Pacheco with 5, Toby Moore with 5, and Cale Carlin with 2 points. For the Mustangs, Pacheco with 3 fouls, Wyatt Gordon 2 fouls, Toby Moore 2 fouls. For Monett, Ian Waterman with 3, Logan Coots with 2, Alex Meeks with 2. So you got Pacheco with 3 fouls for the Mustangs. You've got Waterman 3 fouls for Monett. Some players with 2. Got to have to, as you mentioned, clean things up a little bit in the second half.
And Logan, bless his heart, he got his first 2 fouls there in the first minute and a half. Had to go sit down, but after that did not foul the rest of the half. But really a key player on either team, Pacheco and Waterman, both with 3. So they're going to have to play smart out there as far as, you know, you're going to have to realize you've got 3 fouls. Defensively, going to have to maybe back off or give up something a little bit once in a while. Otherwise, you create that 4th foul, and you're going to play yourself right out of the game.
Monett did a good job defensively on Cale Carlin. This is the sophomore leading 3-point shooter for McDonald County. He's made 35 threes this year. Didn't make any threes in the first half. He averages 13 points a game. Held to 2, and those 2 came in the second quarter. At the half, Monett 22, McDonald County 18. We'll have more from Monett High School in a minute on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel, Monett Cubs Live.
What are you grilling tonight? Prime Cut in Monett has a large selection of ribeyes, fillets, T-bones, pork steaks, pork chops, ribs, and more. Prime Cut will slice smoked ham, smoked turkey, and roast beef for great sandwich options. Don't forget about the Prime Cut food truck for your local community event. Owner James Thomas also provides catering service for any size group or gathering. Call 235-5990 or stop in today at 101 East Cleveland.
When you need tree removal, stump grinding, topping and trimming, pruning, lot clearing, storm damage, or bucket truck services, contact Joe's Tree Service. Offering residential and commercial service, this family-owned and operated company is fully licensed and insured for your protection. They provide free estimates and friendly service. Let Joe help with all your outside needs. Contact Joe's Tree Service at 417-499-9284.
Let's face it, buying and selling a home is stressful. Your real estate agent has your back whether you're a buyer or a seller. Agents have a fiduciary responsibility to their clients. They are legally obligated to put their clients' best interests first. Make the right choice and hire Crown Double K Realty as your real estate agent. Crown Double K Realty has been working with buyers and sellers in Southwest Missouri since 1984. Put their years of experience to work for you. Call 417-235-5231 or stop by their office at 825 East Highway 60 in Monett.
Family owned and operated Kay's Floral Affair and Gardens in Monett has the flowers, plants, candles, jewelry, chocolates, and beauty essentials to help you express yourself perfectly. Whether you want to convey sympathy, love, encouragement, or simply want to let someone know you care, Kay's Floral has a wide variety of bouquets to choose from, or they can put something together special just for you. Call 235-3095 or visit us at 712 East Cleveland.
Monett Cub basketball on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live is sponsored in part by Prime Cut. James Thomas, the longtime owner. Prime Cut located catty corner from the Dairy Queen. Great selection of ribeyes, T-bones, fillets, ground chuck. They'll smoke turkeys, smoke hams, Great selection of meat at Prime Cut. Joe's Tree Service, they are licensed and insured, providing free estimates. Call them at 417-499-9284. Crown Double K Realty at 825 East Highway 60. Glenna Craft, the broker, assisting buyers and sellers since 1984. And Kay's Floral Affair and Gardens, 712 East Cleveland, your Valentine headquarters. Don't wait until February 13th. Valentine's Day is Wednesday, February 14th. Guys, get your order in. We are tied for the lowest scoring Big 8 Conference game of the evening. Seneca leading East Newton 24-16 at the half. They also have a combined 40 points.
Well, I tell you, the bench of the Cubs have done a good job, too, as far as coming in after that foul trouble. And got to credit Aiden Copeland and Landon Thrasher came in and done some good things. Only scored 2 points apiece, but come up with some big rebounds and some loose balls.
Here's a loose ball picked up by McDonald County. A miss. The tip is good by Carlin. It was deflected away from Carlin to start that scrum. Carlin now with 4 points. That stops the 8-0 run by Monett. 22-20. Monett's lead down to 2. 7:20 to go, third quarter. Top of the circle, Brandt. Mustangs stay in their man-to-man defense. Dowd guarding Brandt. Deep three, Waterman. Yes, sir.
Waterman, whenever he's on, he can make those out there, and he had his feet set and stepped into it right at the top of the key and was able to score his 4th, 5th, and 6th points for the Cubs.
25-20. Straight on three by Dowd. No good. Offensive rebound, Pacheco. They say held ball. Possession, Monett.
So that time Coots was in there along with Pacheco and was called for the jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of the Cubs.
6:50 to go on the third. Monett 5-point lead in the ball. Brandt right wing in front of the Monett bench. It goes right through the hands of Waterman. Stolen by Carlin, who will drive. Missed the layup. Offensive rebound, Gordon. He missed the bunny. Rebound batted up in the air. Look at the hustle by Crockett, but it's grabbed by Gordon.
2-point blank range shots. Wow. No good.
Pacheco out to Gordon. Top of the circle, Dowd. It goes right side to Carlin against the 2-3 Monett zone. Crockett and Witt at the top. Pacheco's bounce pass off the foot of Coots. Goes back to Pacheco. His shot up, no good. Offensive rebound, Moore. Missed it. Offensive rebound, Pacheco. It took 5 rebounds, but they finally scored between that and the previous trip down court.
And the Cubs, as well as they did the first half in rebounds, now then to open this second half, the Mustangs are putting it on them as far as the offensive rebounds are concerned.
Brandt at the high post. One-on-one against Dowd. Shot no good. Rebound, Moore.
Cubs still with that 25-22 lead, but Mustangs back with the basketball.
Carlin on top to Dowd. Works it right side to Gordon. Quickly back to Dowd. Free throw line, Pacheco. Pass to Moore. Moore goes up, left it short. Rebound, Pacheco. Blocked by Coots. Pacheco gets it back. Feeds to Dowd. Dowd off the window, no good. Rebound to the shortest guy on the floor, Heisman Crockett. By the way, Coots with his 49th block shot of the year that last trip down court. Waterman. Brandt, wide open three, missed it. Rebound, Mustangs.
Had a good look, but that time Landon just a little bit long, but Cubs still with that 3-point lead.
He's hitting 22% from three this year, 22 of 98. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Monett 25, Mustangs 22. 3 for the tie is up, no good. Missed by Carlin. Rebound to Monett. Waterman down the left lane. Finds Crockett. Crockett will penetrate in. That's a reach-in foul on Gordon. His third. Oh, they called it on Carlin. I thought that was on Gordon.
They did. I did too.
So first on Carlin, and there's a steal by Moore. Moore pass to Gordon. Nice catch. We have a travel.
Yeah. Official at the half court made the call, which was the correct call. 2 people right at the baseline, no call, but he was shuffled his feet, definitely.
Okay. Here's Brandt. Poked away, stolen by Dowd. Dowd's pass knocked out of bounds by Monett. Both these coaches may be bald by the end of the night.
Just won't have a voice
Talk
either.
about pulling your hair out. Holy cow. 2-3 zone by Monett. They've been in the zone the entire night. Carlin, right side Dowd. Still 25-22 Cubs. 4:16 left, third quarter. Steal by Brandt. going to take it at Carlin. Carlin, a good defensive play, knocks the ball out of bounds, but Monett will still have possession.
Carlin knew that Landon was probably more than likely going to take it to the basket and just knock the ball away and got away from the fast break opportunity for the Cubs.
Crockett to inbound, finds Brandt. Back to Crockett, 3-ball up, no good. Oh, it is going. It's hit the back of the rim, looked like it was going to fall out, decided, nope, I'm going back in. We'll keep it here. Wow. What, do you have a backspin on that shot?
Even though the rim's round and the ball's round, sometimes it'll take a square corner to get it in there, but it goes for the Cubs. That's all that's important. 28-22 Cubs.
Well, it's their largest lead now at 6. McDonald County's last lead was 18-16, late second quarter. Monett scored the last 8 points of the quarter, and McDonald County, who trailed by 4 at the half, now down by 6.
And if it hadn't been for the offensive rebounding of the McDonald County Mustangs, the Cubs could have extended it even more past 6, but Cubs need to get back to that defensive rebounding that they enjoyed that margin there in the first half.
Cubs have only made 2 field goals in the third quarter. They've been 3s, one by Waterman, one by Crockett. Mustangs 2-point baskets by Pacheco and Carlin. Halfway through the third, Mustangs down 6 with the ball. And that pass goes out of bounds. Turnover, McDonald County.
Nobody over there. I mean, Cubs need to take advantage.
We can see Ken Gaspar wearing a black jersey.
No, he was open.
He was the closest player to the ball, and he wasn't the player, closest human being to the ball. Witt, Crockett. Crockett back on top to Witt. Bounce pass into Brandt. Got a whistle. Foul on McDonald County.
Good cut. The Cubs were cutting hard that time and finally got it to Landon inside, and the Mustangs forced to foul Landon before he gets into the act of shooting.
Second on Dowd. Second team foul on McDonald County. No team fouls on Monett. Inbounds to Brandt. Gets free. Puts it up. Blocked by Dowd, who also comes away with the ball.
Ball fake there would have worked wonders. Cubs back in that 2-3 zone.
Gordon, right foul line extended, back on top to Dowd. Cubs doing a good job of not getting Moore any easy touches. They feed to Moore here. His shot is up and good over Coots.
And Coots with those 2 fouls just gave up the shot that time to Moore, now with 7 points.
Cubs still lead by 4. Brandt, Coots, left wing Witt, driving hard to the basket, gets it to go on a foul.
Evan takes the ball to the basket hard and was fouled as he was going up for the shot, made the shot, and will step to the line for possible 3-point play.
There is a third on Gordon. Anthony D'Amico in for McDonald County.
Alex Meeks comes in for Coots.
Okay.
And Miles Young comes in for Heisman Crockett.
Okay. One free throw coming up for Witt. Monett 7 for 11 from the foul line tonight. Free throw is good. Evan, 59% foul shooter, now with 9 points. 31-24, Monett by 7. It's their largest lead of the game. 2:50 remaining, third quarter. 2-3 zone, Monett. Dowd, right side Carlin, back to Dowd. They find Moore inside for the basket and the foul.
Found a seam in there in that zone and got it to Moore inside for a point-blank shot and drew the foul.
That's 4 on Waterman.
And Aiden Copeland coming in for Waterman, who has to sit down with those 4 fouls.
Toby Moore looking to get into double figures in scoring, has 9 points. At the line for 1 free throw, and it's good. He's got 10. Seven-point lead down to 4 for Monett, 31-27, 2.5 minutes remaining in the third.
Now then, Mustang's going to his zone.
This is Coots, right back to Miles Young. Right side Copeland. Miles handing it to Landon Brandt. Back out to Copeland. And Copeland's pass intended for Brandt. He wasn't looking for it. Saved back in bounds by Young. Young back on top to Copeland. It's almost a 3-2 zone by the Mustangs. Brandt. Copeland, nice catch. Bounce past baseline. Good move by Meeks. Puts it up. No good, but a foul. May have said Coots earlier. That was Meeks, obviously.
Alex went hard to the basket and drew the foul, and it'd be a 2-shot foul.
And that's 4 on Pacheco. Wow. Wow.
Cubs need to make some free throws here, Mike.
Meeks, 52% free throw shooter, 12 for 23. First one short. Still 31-27 Monett, a minute 49 remaining third quarter. Substitution for McDonald County is Brandon Joins will bring Sam Barton back in. Barton replacing Pacheco, who's got to sit down with the 4 fouls.
And only 7 points on a, 15, 16 point average.
Second free throw, good. Meeks 1 for 2. Alex with his first point.
Cubs now with a little bit of token pressure, down minute and 40 seconds to go in the third quarter in the 32-27 lead.
Monett looking for their first home win. McDonald County looking for their first win on an opponent's floor this year. Mustangs are 3-1 on neutral floors, 7-5 on their home floor, but 0-5 on opponents' floors. Mustangs down 5 with the ball. Dowd, good defense by Copeland. Dowd shot good.
Dowd just not to be denied that time, just lowered his head and created a shot and was able to make it go.
Cubs 3. Copeland on top to Brandt, right side to Young. Young gets it back, 3-ball right baseline, air ball, rebound Carlin. Carlin then double team, gets away.
Cubs need to show a little bit more patience. There's no shot clock in basketball, in high school basketball. Just wait till you get a good shot.
Look out. Entry pass went into Toby Moore.
I think Meeks is going to be whistled for his 3rd foul.
Cubs foul number 15, Alex Meeks, the 3rd personal foul, the 2nd team foul.
He kind of undercut Moore that time. No shots. It's only the 2nd team foul.
I was more worried about Moore falling on Meeks.
Pancake, literally.
Yeah. Inbounds pass, deflected by Witt, stolen by Witt, score by Witt.
Good alert play, got a finger on it, knocked it to himself, and was able to outrun everybody and score the layup.
34-29 Monett, 40 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Dowd, left side, Carlin. Carlin around Brandt, reverse layup, good. Nice move by Cale Carlin, who has 6 points.
Got a collapse on that baseline drive there and out of that zone.
2-3 zone by the Mustangs, an errant pass taken away by Carlin. Drives on Brandt and scores. 4 quick points by the Mustangs. The Cub lead is down to 1, 34-33. 10 seconds left, third quarter. Miles Young out to Landon Brandt with 6 seconds. Landon guarded by D'Amico, losing the basketball. What do we have? It's either going to be a trip or a travel, and they're going to say travel.
Just lost his footing over there on the far side, did Landon. And with 1 second to go, that's going to be another turnover against the Cubs. 1 second to go in the third quarter.
Possession to McDonald County. D'Amico will inbound right in front of the Monett bench. They'll inbound to Dowd. He'll throw a baseball throw to the other end. That's no good. At the end of 3, Cubs 34, Mustangs 33. Back in a minute.
At Advanced Jiffy Machine Products, we specialize in everything manufacturing. We are constantly expanding both building space and ideas to anticipate the needs of customers and stay ahead of the competition. Whether it's adding automation to increase capacity or modifying a current process, we always try to look ahead to utilize the newest technologies in order to maintain the very high level of quality and efficiency our customers have come to expect since 1979. Advanced Jiffy Machine Products, 9 North Industrial Drive in Monett.
Home maintenance, yard projects, grilling or relaxing outside. Whatever you're doing, your neighbors at Monett Ace Hardware have what you need. Located inside Price Cutter, our expert associates have the know-how you need to get any job done right. Ace is the place where you'll find help in every aisle. Your local Monett Price Cutter Pharmacy offers free delivery or curbside pickup with your prescription order. We make it fast, easy, and convenient for you. We also offer vaccinations such as COVID-19, shingles, pneumonia, and influenza. Stop by and talk to your local Price Cutter pharmacist for more information.
Whether it's starting a business, helping with social media, project management, or scheduling, Danae's Virtual Desk is a one-stop shop for anything you need help with. Why a virtual assistant? The best part is that you're paying for a business service rather than having to hire an employee, schedule and manage them, and do payroll. We focus on ways to free up your day, reduce your workload, relieve your stress, and simplify your life. Want to get started today? Go to Denae'sVirtualDesk.com or send an email, hello@Denae'sVirtualDesk.com.
Toby Moore gets an early basket here in the fourth quarter for the Mustangs to give McDonald County the lead at 35-34. Brandt nearly lost it, gets it back to Crockett. Copeland to Witt, skip pass right side to Brandt. Good 2-3 zone defense by McDonald County. McDonald County's first lead since the second quarter when they were up 18-16. Here's a three by Witt, short, rebound Toby Moore.
That's where Ian Waterman taking himself out of the ball game on those 4 fouls. The Mustangs probably couldn't afford to do that with Ian because he's a pretty good three-point shooter where the Cubs don't really have that now.
Three missed by Barton, rebound to Copeland. Copeland finding Brandt. Left wing Crockett. Left baseline Copeland, back on top to Heisman Crockett, reversing it right side to Landon Brandt. Left baseline Crockett, bounce past Copeland, now they go in the middle. Meeks, three up, and rattles out on the miss. The tip is good by Witt. Crockett missed the three, but where did Witt come from?
Evan snuck in there, saw the ball at flight, and anticipated the ball coming off, which it did, and 13 now for Evan Witt.
7th lead change of the night. Witt's season high is 21. It's the 6th time he has scored 10 or more in a game this year. Three up by Mustangs is good by Carlin. His first three of the night, his 36th triple of the year. Copeland, Crockett, three left wing, no good. Rebound Dowd, and he takes off, exploding the other end. Ooh, ball got knocked away by Copeland, but he's going to be called for the foul.
Looked like he had all ball, but the official was right there, and going to be ball out of bounds underneath their own basket for the Mustangs, who are leading now 38-36.
Pacheco comes in with his 4 fouls. Coots in for Monett, along with Waterman. Waterman playing with 4 fouls.
Foul was going to go against Crockett.
Number 1, John Pacheco. And for the Monett Cubs, number 2, Ian Waterman. And 14, Logan Coots.
So foul on Crockett, yes. Dowd, turnaround shot no good. More offensive rebound, 1 dribble, follows it up and in. Moore with 12.
Difference in the first and second half is the rebounds. The Mustangs adjusted, and they're getting a whole lot more rebounds now than they did in the first.
Mustangs match their biggest lead of the night at 4. They were down by 1 at the end of 3. They're now up by 4 on a 7-2 run. 3 by Waterman, good.
That's the Ian Waterman that the Cubs need. Coach Ballack doing a good job getting him back in there and shoot over that 3-2 zone.
Mustangs by 1, 40-39. 5:08 to play fourth quarter. Open 3 for Carlin. Missed that one, then bounces over the top of the backboard, out of play. That's a violation. Basketball to Monett.
On that 3 by Waterman, climb within 1 again, do the Cubs, 40-39, and have possession.
Again, Monett 0-6 on their home floor. McDonald County 0-5 on opponents' floors. McDonald County with a win would go to 4-1 in the Big 8. Here's a steal by Carlin. Carlin, Dowd, 10-footer, good. Dowd with 10 on an 8-point per game average.
Unforced error on the other end by the Cubs. Cubs got to take care of the basketball.
Monett down 3, 4:30 left fourth quarter. Witt, top of the circle, left side Waterman. Draws Carlin in the air, wanted to feed Coots, ball batted up in the air, recovered by Heisman Crockett. Witt, 3 for the tie, short, rebound out of bounds to McDonald County. Witt went back as if to be a safety. Instead of following his own missed shot, it would have come right back to him.
And the Mustangs, Mike, that possession went back to a man defense with Waterman in there, the ability to shoot over the zone. So good adjustment by the coaching staff, the Mustangs.
Dowd gets free, 10-footer, banks it in. 12 for Dowd. Monett down 5. It's the biggest lead of the ball game for McDonald County. Cubs' largest lead was 7 in the third quarter. Crockett's pass, it was intended for Waterman. It's stolen by Dowd. He scores. And a timeout. Dowd with 14. We'll take a break. 3:40 left in the fourth. Mustangs 46, Cubs 39. Back in a minute.
Hey, all you Cub fans, it's Jamie Lenz here. Good luck tonight, Cubs. Hey, if you're at a ball game, chances are your life's pretty busy. And that's what we're here for. We are making home-cooked meals from our kitchen to your table with little to no cleanup. So check out our menu on Facebook. We post a menu every Saturday, and we would love to see you here at Jamie Lenz.
I don't want to be in my car longer than I'm with my doctor. That's why I love 5-star care I can trust at Cox Health in Monett. Not just for me, but for everyone in my family. The full-service emergency department, urgent care, or primary care and specialist clinics are open when I need them. And I know they've got us covered with everything from stroke care to sports medicine. Because at Cox Health, quality care is close to home and always on my schedule.
The Monett Athletic Booster Club is growing, and they want you to help. The Booster Club operates to support all Monett High School Cubs and Lady Cubs athletic teams by providing monetary support, volunteer support, and promoting team spirit. Their efforts reach out to all Monett High School athletic activities in an unbiased way. Your help, whether financial or by volunteering your time, is greatly appreciated. To become an active member in the Monett Athletic Booster Club, contact the high school office.
Monett Cub basketball brought to you by Advanced Jiffy Machine Products at 9 North Industrial Drive. Danae's Virtual Desk, a virtual assistant. Get started today, Danae'sVirtualDesk.com. Brant a drive and a bucket.
Cubs had to have a score that time, down 7.
Brant with 8, 46-41. Mustangs by 5, 3:18 to play in the game.
Cubs now going man.
Okay, first time all night, I think. Carlin, rainbow pass back out to Dowd. Mustangs don't have to be in any hurry here. Pacheco wraparound pass to Moore for the basket. What a dish by Pacheco.
Pretty play by Pacheco. Drew the defense to him and then wraparound pass underneath.
Mustangs by 7, 48-41. Waterman driving to the basket. Missed it. Tip is good by Coots.
Offensive rebounding. Be key if the Cubs are going to get back in this. They're only down 5, 48-43, but only 2:30 to go.
Monett with just 1 team foul. McDonald County no team fouls. It may get to the point here at some point where Monett needs to send McDonald County to the free throw line. They'll have to get to 5 team fouls before that happens. Meanwhile, Moore drives on Coots and scores. And Moore has 16 tonight.
Moore that time just muscled the ball in. Coots either foul or let him have the shot as Waterman puts up a shot, air ball, and the Mustangs come away with it.
Try to step back 3, didn't get enough on the shot. We are down to the final 2 minutes in the fourth quarter, 50-43 McDonald County. Pacheco playing with 4 fouls, guarded by Witt. Gets the ball to Barton, goes back to Pacheco. Cubs don't have to foul yet. Now a timeout called by McDonald County. We'll keep it here. Cub basketball brought to you by Price Cutter, 2150 East Cleveland, located next to Monett High School. Celebrating 56 years in the Ozarks, local matters. Again, Danae's Virtual Desk, a virtual assistant. Get started today, Danae'sVirtualDesk.com. Thank you so much to Danae Beckett. Again, a virtual assistant. You've got some computer problems, computer questions. I promise you she will get those answered quickly. Jamie Lynn, see her Facebook page for the weekly menu. tonight was a pork roast meal. And again, she also usually provides lunch as well. It's delicious home-cooked meals at Jamie Lynn's. Cox Health for 5-star care for my whole family. I trust Cox Health in Monett and the Monett Athletic Booster Club. We will be in Mount Vernon on Monday. Monett Lady Cubs and the Mount Vernon Lady Mountaineers will be back here next Tuesday when the Mount Vernon Mountaineers visit the Monett Cubs in the boys game.
And the Cubs, to get back in this one, only one team foul.
Right.
Going to have to foul 3 or 4 more times to get the Mustangs to the line, and the Mustangs are going to utilize that and use as much time off the clock as they can. You almost have to.
If you're Monett, do you foul now?
You almost need to, yeah. Minute 47 to go and down 7.
Inbounds to Dowd. Young went for the steal, no foul. Dowd bounced past Pacheco, drives and scores.
Your one job is to come in and foul, and you can't do that on a wraparound. You got to go out there and make the officials make the call. Down at the other end, Grant with a drive, and his whistle are the Mustangs for a 2-shot foul as Landon Grant will step to the line.
Third foul on Destin Dowd. Grant just 8 points tonight. Cubs are 9 of 14 from the free throw line. First one good. Atlanta with 9. That brief 9-point lead was the largest of the ball game for McDonald County. Second free throw by Brandt, good. Monett trailing 52-45, Brandt with 10. It's the 20th time he's scored in double figures this year. Backcourt pressure, foul by Miles Young.
That's what Miles is in there. He's got 3 more fouls to give to stop the clock and get the foul total up to 5, so at least the Mustangs have a chance to miss.
1:28 left, Mustangs by 7. The inbounds to Carlin. Foul on Miles Young, just about got the steal. Miles third. Third team foul. So again, 5 team fouls is when teams start shooting 2 free throws, and that rule changed this year. This time the foul will be on Copeland, his first. That's 4 team fouls. Now Young out, Waterman in.
Don't have to foul now, so you can bring Waterman in with those 4 fouls for the offensive side.
The inbounds to Carlin, being chased by Copeland. He crosses half court. Carlin, nice pass to Moore for the basket. Moore with 18. Mustangs by 9. That might be enough with 1:08 left. Witt in the paint, good. Witt has 15. Cubs need a steal or a foul quickly, down 7, 1 minute left. Dowd racing into front court. Moore wide open, they see him, and he scores.
Got a foul, you got a foul. Whether it's your man or not, you got a foul.
Cubs get it to Copeland. There's a McDonald County foul. Monett's going to take a timeout. That's the 4th foul on Dowd. 43 seconds left. McDonald County 56, Monett 47. We'll be right back.
Since our founding in 1964, K Concrete has always been committed to personal customer service and a high-quality product, and that tradition continues today. Family has always been at our core, and that's how we take care of our neighbors as part of our extended family. As a proud supplier of ready-mix concrete, K Concrete serves Southwest Missouri with dependable customer service and a family philosophy. From dairy farms to driveways, patching to parking lots, we specialize in reliable ready-mix, all delivered where and when you need it.
Price Cutter is the proud exclusive retailer of Show Me Beef, Missouri's best, born, raised, and processed in Missouri. This new line of local USDA Choice Angus beef products features superior craftsmanship and consistency that you can find in some of the finest restaurants. Show Me Beef and Price Cutter. Local matters. Shop from the comfort of your own home and let us do the rest for you with Price Cutter Curbside. Order online, by phone, or download our Shop Price Cutter app. Fill your cart, reserve your time slot, pay online. Try Price Cutter Curbside today.
Our vision at Schreiber Foods, to do good through food. We recognize our responsibility to do good in the world and are driven to make a difference for our partners, our business, our customers, and our communities. At Schreiber Foods, we build lasting relationships based on collaboration, commitment, and trust. We're exceptional at the things that matter most: food safety and product quality, operational excellence, customer brand leadership, developing our people, and making Schreiber Foods an awesome place to work.
40 seconds to play in the game. Monett gets bailed out by a McDonald County foul. Toby Moore, his third. They do say it's a shooting foul, and Waterman will go to the free throw line for 2.
Mustangs, Mike, with 56 points and only 4 people have scored.
Yeah.
And 3 of them have got double figures, and the other one's got 9. So that's the only ones that they've needed tonight to put points on the board.
Brandon Joines was hoping that was not a 2-shot opportunity, but the officials talked it over and said yes, he was in the act of shooting. So
Yeah.
Waterman to the free throw line. Ian, 9 points, 69% foul shooter. First one good for Ian, his 10th point, the 15th time he has been in double figures this year. Monett down 8, 56-48, 40 seconds to play. Waterman goes 2 for 2. He's got 11. Dowd into front court. Precious time coming off the clock. Fakes the pass, misses the shot. Rebound by Monett's Meeks. Waterman steps into a 3. No good. Rebound Pacheco. And there's the foul with 24 seconds left. McDonald County will go to the free throw line, leading by 7.
Foul's going to go against 8. Copeland, his second.
Pacheco to the free throw line. Cubs have done a good job on him tonight. He's got just 9 points. Team best 70% free throw shooter, 82 of 117. First one, no good. Mustangs 5 for 7 from the foul line. The Cubs gone to the free throw line a lot more than the 8 times that McDonald County has. Pacheco's second good. He's got 10 points. Mustangs by 8. Cubs have to hurry. 19 seconds to go. Witt cut off by Moore. 3 in the air by Copeland. Good. Timeout Monett. Copeland with 5. His 26th 3 this year. So Monett down 5, 57-52 with just 13 seconds to play. We will be back with a finish in a minute.
It is a great Dave for some great Daves. Have you tried a cup of Great Dave's coffee? Perhaps you would like a drink from the espresso bar, including cappuccino, latte, iced latte, or Americano. For something different, try the Uncle Whitey, Arnie, or Steamer. And did we mention the fresh, Danish-style pastries? You can find the Great Dave's Coffee mobile trailer next to Dollar General on East Highway 60 in Monett. Follow their Facebook page for the latest information.
Are you ready for the best cashew chicken in Monett? For lunch or dinner, stop in at Lai Lai Asian Buffet and Dining, 601 Bridle Lane behind Walmart. Call ahead at 235-3568 and use their convenient pickup window for carry-out orders. Order from their large menu, including sushi, or get their always delicious, always fresh, mouth-watering buffet, including salad bar, ice cream, and other dessert options. You'll be treated like family at Lai Lai in Monett.
57-52, McDonald County by 5 with 13 seconds left. Mustangs have the basketball. Seneca, by the way, has won the Big 8 West Division. They get a win tonight over East Newton. Inbounds off the leg of Brent. Yes. So McDonald County will try it again. Seneca winning 52-38 over East Newton tonight. Seneca goes 6-0 in the West. They go to 14-7 overall. They will be here as part of the district tournament. Baseball pass to Pacheco and a foul by Witt. With 10 seconds left, Mustangs up by 5, and they are at the free throw line. Not sure what Andrew Ballack talking with referee Chris Brandstetter about.
Was that a spot throw in on the other end after they knocked it off of Monett? It should have been a spot throw in to where it was a travel out of bounds.
You're right.
After the shot was made, then we played defense, did the Cubs, and they threw it off.
Yes, Brandt's leg. And
then,
yes, so, that does result in a spot throw in.
And so is a Monett basketball on the turnover.
They're not going to get the call.
I don't understand why, because it should have been a spot throw in.
Did he run the baseline?
Yes, he ran the baseline.
Okay. Pacheco to the free throw line for 2. First one good.
That's pretty elementary. I mean, I don't understand how in the world you could overturn that.
Would have been difficult for Monett, already down.
Yes.
But just want the calls to be correct now. 59-52 after the 2 made free throws by Pacheco. 10 seconds to play in the ball game. Officials conversation in front of the scorers table.
You can run the baseline now after a made free throw.
Or made basket, correct. Yeah, I got to admit, I was looking the other way. Huddle camera has timed itself out, so. So if you're watching the YouTube channel, Monett Cubs Live, we'll bring you the rest of this on the auto, but there's just 10 seconds to play. Inbounds to Brandt. Landon for 3. It's up. Good. Brandt with 13 on his first 3. 1.9 left as quick foul by Monett.
And in high school basketball, after that made 3, could have just held the ball out of bounds because the clock doesn't stop. And we'll step to the other line, and Carlin, I believe, is going to be shooting the 2 free throws. 59-55. Mustangs on top with only 1.9 seconds to go.
His first rattles out. Again, Mustangs are going to win the game. They're up by 4 with just 1.9 left. They'll get their first win on an opponent's floor this year. Carlin makes the second. He's got 14. Monett to inbound. Waterman's three-pointer up. No good, and the Cubs are still looking for their first win at home this year. Final score, McDonald County 60, Monett 55. Our post-game show coming up in a minute.
Windmill Ridge Golf Course is located at South Park in Monett, with the clubhouse located next to the Monett YMCA. This challenging 18-hole municipal facility is open year-round, weather permitting. The front 9 holes opened in 1940 as the original course, with tight, tree-lined fairways. The back 9 opened in 2002 and is a link-style, more open design. There are 4 sets of tee boxes to accommodate many different skill levels. To reserve your tee time, call 235-6076 or go online at windmillridgegolf.com.
Don't let concerns about today's events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones, financial advisor Jim Haston, can help you stay on track. Give him a call at 417-235-8216. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Morton Buildings, when you build with us, you build something that lasts. A Morton stands the test of time. We've been at this for more than 120 years after all. What got us here is simple: our materials, our people, and a warranty that beats all others. In the construction industry, you get what you pay for, and cheaper is rarely better. With Morton, you get the most for your money. There's a reason for that: quality. We want your building to be one that you can pass down to future generations. Call 235-7804 or stop by Morton Buildings on South Highway 37 in Monett.
With a limited number of homes in the current market, you need an agent with the right connections, technology, and strategies to achieve your home buying or selling vision. You can rest assured that Sam and Becky Green at RE/MAX in Monett are the right agents for any level of service in any market condition. Sam and Becky have extensive knowledge of the Monett area and can help you find the right home for you or the right buyer for your home. See them at 855 Highway 60 in Monett or call 235-2200.
Smokin' Wheels Barbecue is a locally owned and operated mobile barbecue food trailer and catering company dedicated to smoking up some delicious barbecue. Customized catering for your special event, including tailgate parties, family reunions, wedding receptions, corporate events, holiday parties, and much more. We provide our customers with the freshest barbecue possible, accompanied by exceptional customer service. For more information on Smokin' Wheels Barbecue, call Jeff Loffer at 417-861-3969.
In this day and age, it has become more and more important to find an auto mechanic who is trustworthy, honest, affordable, and will get the job done right the first time. That perfectly describes the professionals at Monett Mufflers and More at 310 Central. Bring in your car or truck for alignments, oil changes, brakes, heating and air conditioning, hoses, belts, tune-ups, diagnostics, and more. Family owned and operated by Mike and Christine Shanks. They invite you to become a valued customer today. Call 235-6503.
Jack Henry is a well-rounded financial technology company that strengthens connections between financial institutions and the people and businesses they serve. Jack Henry provides technology solutions to enable clients to innovate faster, strategically differentiate, and successfully compete while serving the evolving needs of their account holders. We empower clients with people-inspired innovation, personal service, and insight-driven solutions that help reduce the barriers to financial health.
Keep your property looking new
Order
and
Ahead
professional.
is available at Sonic drive-ins around the country. Make sure you're using the latest version of the Sonic app from the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. When prompted, allow the Sonic app to access your device location to find Sonic drive-ins near you that support Order Ahead. Browse the menu, customize your order, add items to your bag, pay for your order using a credit card or a Sonic gift card, then select a pickup time. Order Ahead will put you first in line every time at Sonic Drive-In at 9th and Cleveland in Monett.
Keep your property looking new with professional exterior cleaning services from Stay Clear. Need your windows cleaned? Do you need help with soft washing services? From roofs to driveways, Stay Clear is your preferred expert. They also offer professional pressure washing services that are sure to make your property shine. We are here to make your home or business look its best. See our 5-star reviews on our Facebook page. For your free estimate, call Stay Clear 417-669-5107. Mike McClure, Dave Beckett back in Monett. The Mustangs rally in the fourth quarter after the Cubs got a lead at 36-35. McDonald County goes on to win at 60-55. McDonald County now 11-11. They're 4-1 in the Big 8 West. The Cubs have dropped 4 in a row. They are 7-16, 1-4 in conference play. And Mustangs just made some plays down the stretch in what had been a pretty good defensive battle by both teams. It was just 34-33, Monett by 1 going into the fourth quarter. But boy, Toby Moore turned out to be a handful as he led the Mustangs in scoring tonight with 20 points.
And, you know, we go back to the Coach Ballack's pregame talk about what it's going to take to win the ball game, and that's taking care of the basketball. And the Cubs simply did not do that, especially in the second half. And like I say, the second half rebounding margins were come back to the Mustangs a little bit more. The Cubs dominated rebounding in the first half. Second half, Mustangs got it seemed like almost every rebound there was to be made, especially on their end. And like you say, Moore kind of took over. Once the Cubs had to go to a man-to-man defense, then that's where Moore's presence was felt inside because of his strength and his width.
Yeah, he had 5 points in the first half, 15 in the second for a total of 20. One of 4 players in double figures for the Mustangs. Destin Dowd with 14, Cale Carlin with 14. 12 of Carlin's 14 came in the second half, and Josh Pacheco with 12 for McDonald County. Those were the 4 players that scored for the Mustangs. For Monett tonight, 1, 2, 3 in double figures, led by the 15 points of Evan Witt. Landon Brandt with 13. Ian Waterman had 11. 5 points for both Aiden Copeland and Logan Coots. Heisman Crockett with 3, and 1 point for Alex Meeks. So the Cubs now 0-7 at home this year. And they will be in Cassville to take on the Wildcats on Friday. It's their final conference game of the year, and then they have 3 non-conference games remaining. Back here a week from tonight hosting Mount Vernon. That's our next boys basketball broadcast. February 16th, Monett will host Reed Spring. We'll have the broadcast of that game. Monett will close out the regular season February 19th at Marshfield before going to Mount Vernon for the district tournament. McDonald County will host Neosho Thursday, host Nevada Friday in their final conference game. They host Marshfield on the 13th, and they close out the regular season February 16th in Mount Vernon. And then they're in the district hosted by Marshfield, Branson, Hillcrest, Parkview, Rolla, West Plains, Willard, McDonald County, and Marshfield. Final score tonight, McDonald County over Monett, 60-55. Our post-game coverage continues right after this.
Since 1950, Buchanan Funeral Home continues to serve families throughout Berry and Lawrence counties with unsurpassed compassion and care. They pledge to continue the tradition of trusted service with owner Jeremy Vanderball, along with Jeff James, Dwayne Guerin, and Rex Budd. Buchanan Funeral Home is a constant source of support and encouragement to the families they serve. If interested in a pre-arrangement or transferring an existing pre-arrangement to Buchanan Funeral Home, stop by 301 Euclid or call 235-3188.
There's a new choice in the Monett area in honoring your deceased loved ones. Owners Jeremy and Angie Vanderboel are proud to announce the opening of Tombstone Solutions, LLC. They offer the highest quality granite monument sales, as well as monument leveling and cleaning at affordable pricing. Preserve your loved one's legacy. Stop paying high prices. Call Tombstone Solutions in Monett for an estimate. 417-737-0839.
At Hood Home Repair, HHR LLC, they've got all your needs covered, from residential remodels to commercial damage repairs and everything in between. From the simple to the lavish, HHR contractors can help you every step of the way. Their work is good, they promise. And behind that promise, they want you to know HHR backs their work with satisfaction guaranteed. HHR won't stop working until you like what they've done. Call today at 417-489-7545.
What are you grilling tonight? Prime Cut in Monett has a large selection of ribeyes, fillets, T-bones, pork steaks, pork chops, ribs, and more. Prime Cut will slice smoked ham, smoked turkey, and roast beef for great sandwich options. Don't forget about the Prime Cut food truck for your local community event. Owner James Thomas also provides catering service for any size group or gathering. Call 235-5990 or stop in today at 101 East Cleveland.
McDonald County gets the win over Monett tonight, 60-55, joined by the head coach of the Cubs, Andrew Ballack. It was a 34-33 lead for Monett going into the fourth quarter. Teams traded leads on the first three possessions of that quarter, but Cubs just had trouble hanging on to the basketball for when you want to try to sum up what happened in the fourth quarter especially. And Andrew, you talked about rebounding being a big key, and obviously McDonald County got a bunch of big rebounds in that fourth quarter to help preserve that win for McDonald County.
Yeah, I mean, congratulations to them on a good win. They're a good team. But yeah, they just beat us. They just beat us around in all areas of the game of basketball late in the game when we needed to get stops. They got whatever they want offensively. They got offensive rebounds when they didn't make the first shot. So we just kind of got beat up. We kind of got wore down. We kind of was planning for it to be the other way, that we wanted to get out and run. When we got stops, and we were hoping they would wear down, but it turns out it was us that wore down, and they made more plays than us.
Despite some struggles shooting the basketball for Monett, your defense, your zone defense through the first three quarters kept you in the ballgame. You had a 1-point lead going into the fourth, and once McDonald County got that lead and got to the point where you were needing to foul, and you had just the one team foul, you had to get out of the zone and go man-to-man. I was very proud of your zone defense tonight.
Yeah, I mean, our zone was good, but we're going to be down 4 or 6 points in the fourth quarter. Probably most games that we play in. For the rest of the year. So we have to be able to find a way to sit down and guard man-to-man. We have to keep a guy in front. We have to help our brother when he gets beat. We have to have a little bit of pride on the defensive end. That's all it comes down to. Me versus you, you're not beating me. When the shot goes up, I'm getting the rebound. So it's just we need to have a little more pride tonight, defending one-on-one and help defense.
Two guys you did a tremendous job on defensively in the first half. Toby Moore had 5 points at half. Carlin had just 2 points, but Carlin finished with 14, Moore finishes with 20. A lot of Moore's points came again when you had to go man-to-man and had to chase, and that left him open for some easy baskets down low.
Right, yeah. I mean, they're good players, so you know eventually they're going to get going. We did a good job on them in the first half. But, I mean, like I said, nothing really matters except, you know, when we switch to man-to-man defense, we got to sit down and guard somebody. That's all it comes down to. I use the word pride with my guys all the time. We got to have some pride. We got to have some heart. We got to have some fight, and that's all it comes down to tonight.
Talk about your team's offensive play tonight.
Yeah, offensively, we weren't bad. I mean, it was a slow game. We were sitting in the zone early. We got out and ran, and when we did run and execute, good things happened. And when we threw it away, turned it over, bad things happened, right? So then they went to that 3-2 zone, and we were pretty stagnant. It looked like we hadn't seen it, a 3-2 zone, even though East Newton just did it to us, a few games ago. So we got a little stagnant. Like I said before the game, we have a 4-minute stretch where we usually lose most games, and that's kind of what happened again tonight.
You had a really nice 8-0 run in the second quarter. You were down 18-14, but you were up 22-18 at the half. At that 8-0 run in the last couple minutes of the second quarter, kids played awfully well during that stretch.
Yeah, they did. They did a good job. They played with some fire. They looked like they had some energy, right? When you're playing with energy, playing with emotion, playing together, having fun with the game, usually good things happen. When you put your head down, when you sulk, when you don't play with that energy, that fire, that passion, then usually bad things happen, right? So that was what went into that run to end the half. But I told my guys right when I walked in the locker room at halftime, I said, "Hey, good half, but we don't play half of basketball. Right. We play a full game." So
in the third quarter, you got the 4-point lead at half. McDonald kind of didn't get the lead until the start of the fourth quarter, so you had the lead the entire third quarter, never gave it up. Let's talk about the third quarter. What were the thoughts adjustment that you made at halftime?
Yeah, I mean, we was good. We didn't make a ton of adjustments, so we kind of did similar things offensively and especially defensively, but we had put an emphasis on moving the ball better. We were pretty stagnant in the first half and one pass shots, so we put an emphasis on moving the ball, pass, cut, move the ball side to side. We try to score a lot of times on the first side.
Okay.
What that means is, the ball comes down on the right side of the court. We try to score it on the first side. I'm trying to stress to them, we got to score on the third, fourth, fifth side, right? So moving the ball side to side, making the defense work, making them jump and continuously close out, and then attack, right? So that was kind of the emphasis coming out of the half. We got up 31-24.
Correct.
We had an opportunity to kind of put the gas down, put our foot to the floor, and push that thing to double figures, and we didn't take advantage, right? You usually only get one of those opportunities a game, and if you don't take advantage of it, usually the result ends how it did.
Well, still games remaining at Cassville this Friday, hosting Mount Vernon on the 13th, host Reed Spring on the 16th, go to Marshfield on the 19th. So, again, it's all about playing your best basketball come district time, and you've got 4 chances to get things back on the right track before district play, and it starts at Cassville on Friday.
All right, yeah. I mean, Cassville Friday should be a good one. I shouldn't have to motivate my guys. They should be ready to go. And we toss the ball up and see what happens. Then we got 2 games at home to follow that. That Marshfield game actually got canceled.
Okay.
That game actually got canceled, so we're no longer playing that game. So we.
So are you done after the Reed Spring game?
Yes.
Because you had to move the Forsyth game to January because Forsyth dropped from Class 4 to Class 3, so their district tournament's that week.
Right.
Okay.
So that Marshfield game is no longer. So we have 3 games, 3 opportunities. 3 games guaranteed in the regular season to play. I just stress the same thing. Just come out, play hard, have fun, play for each other, and show a little pride, show a little heart. And see what happens. I mean, there's no. Yes, you can pregame. You can game plan. You can watch as much film as you want, but sometimes the X's and O's don't matter. It's just playing hard, playing together, playing with some passion.
So do want to confirm then the 2 home games remaining, Mount Vernon and Reed Spring. Will your senior night be the Reed Spring game on the final home game?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Reed Spring game.
Appreciate the visit. We will talk to you at the Mount Vernon game. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Andrew Ballick joining us on the post-game show. It's a 60-55 win for McDonald County. We'll come back and wrap it up.
When you need tree removal, stump grinding, topping and trimming, pruning, lot clearing, storm damage, or bucket truck services, contact Joe's Tree Service. Offering residential and commercial service, this family-owned and operated company is fully licensed and insured for your protection. They provide free estimates and friendly service. Let Joe help with all your outside needs. Contact Joe's Tree Service at 417-499-9284.
Let's face it, buying and selling a home is stressful. Your real estate agent has your back whether you're a buyer or a seller. Agents have a fiduciary responsibility to their clients. They are legally obligated to put their clients' best interests first. Make the right choice and hire Crown Double K Realty as your real estate agent. Crown Double K Realty has been working with buyers and sellers in Southwest Missouri since 1984. Put their years of experience to work for you. Call 417-235-5231 or stop by their office at 825 East Highway 60 in Monett.
I don't want to be in my car longer than I'm with my doctor. That's why I love 5-star care I can trust at Cox Health in Monett. Not just for me, but for everyone in my family. The full-service emergency department, urgent care, or primary care and specialist clinics are open when I need them. And I know they've got us covered with everything from stroke care to sports medicine. Because at Cox Health, quality care is close to home and always on my schedule.
Whether it's starting a business, helping with social media, project management, or scheduling, Danae's Virtual Desk is a one-stop shop for anything you need help with. Why a virtual assistant? The best part is that you're paying for a business service rather than having to hire an employee, schedule and manage them, and do payroll. We focus on ways to free up your day, reduce your workload, relieve your stress, and simplify your life. Want to get started today? Go to Denae'sVirtualDesk.com or send an email, hello@Denae'sVirtualDesk.com.
Mike McClure, Dave Beckett, back one final time in Monett. The McDonald County Mustangs winning over the Monett Cubs tonight, 60-55. Mustangs 11-11, 4-1 in the conference. Cubs fall to 7-16, 1-4 in league play. McDonald County hosting Neosho Thursday. Cubs are at Cassville on Friday, February the 9th, and then after that, just 2 games left, as Andrew told us, hosting Mount Vernon on the 13th, hosting Reed Spring on the 16th. We'll have both of those broadcasts next week. We'll have Lady Cub basketball on Monday the 12th. That game will be in Mount Vernon. This is a tough loss for Monett. They've had a 1-point lead going into the fourth quarter, but Mustangs just kind of took over late in the ball game, and their athleticism kind of took over as well.
Yeah, and the Cubs just quit executing, especially on the offensive end there in that fourth quarter. And then once you get down, then you have to make adjustments knowing that the time is running out. And so Mustangs changed back to zone defense or a man-to-man defense, and the Cubs had to go to a man-to-man defense. And really that was about the crux of it. Once McDonald County got the ball and the lead, then they could do some things a little bit differently and force the Cubs into doing some things differently, and Mustangs executed down the stretch. I like what Coach Ballack said as far as we got 3 games left, and 2 of those are against what I want to call bitter rivals, Cassville and Mount Vernon. So don't have to say let's play hard against those 2. And of course, we got Reed Spring, which is a conference opponent, but still 3 more games left. Let's see if you can go out there and show your pride and finish the season strong.
You just practice harder. Usually hard practices will turn over in
exactly
better results on game night. Well, appreciate you joining us tonight. Thank you to Monett head coach Andrew Ballack, McDonald County head coach Brandon Joines for their help prior to tonight's matchup. Thank you to all of our sponsors for making our live and archive coverage possible. We cannot do these broadcasts without the support of the advertisers. To our listeners, please go into the sponsor's place of business. Tell them you heard their ad on MHSCubs.com and how much you appreciate their support of high school athletics. Thanks to the folks in Monett for the courtesies extended to us. The superintendent, Dr. Mark Drake, high school principal, Dr. Isaac Suter, athletic director, Ty Gates. We'll have 3 Monett broadcasts next week. Lady Cubs at Mount Vernon on Monday. The Mount Vernon boys are here on Tuesday, and then the boys hosting Reed Spring on the 16th. Our coverage on Monday, that round of the girls' games, they play varsity first at 6 o'clock, so we'll be on the air at 5:30 on Monday for that broadcast from Mount Vernon on February the 12th. Final score tonight, McDonald County 60, Monett 55. For Dave Beckett, this is Mike McClure. Thank you for joining us. Good night from Monett High School.
You've been listening to Monett High School Sports on MHSCubs.com. Tonight's game was sponsored by 3D Corporate Solutions, Friendly Tire, Bass Equipment, EFCO, Coast to Coast, Scott Smith Farmers Insurance, Shane's Heating and Air, Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, Vaughn's JDV, Bennett Wormington Funeral Home, the Monett Times, the CPA Group, Andy Brandt Shelter Insurance, Tyson Foods, Wintech, Post Electric, Randall, Mosry and Randall, Play Power, Blouse Family Dentistry, Industrial Machine and Engineering Company, First State Bank, Lance Metlock, Missouri Farm Bureau, Grand Tire, Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, Nestle Road and Roberts, Jimmy Mitchell Motors, Architectural Systems Incorporated, Quick Draw Gun, K Concrete, Price Cutter, Schreiber Foods, Great Dave's Coffee, Lili Asian Buffet and Dining, Windmill Ridge Golf Course, Jim Haston, Edward Jones, Morton Buildings, Remax Properties, Smokin' Wheels Barbecue, Monett Mufflers and More, Jack Henry, Sonic Drive-In, Joy's Infant and Children's Boutique, HHR Construction, Buchanan Funeral Home, Tombstone Solutions, Prime Cut, Joe's Tree Service, Crown Double K Realty, K's Floral Affair and Gardens, Advanced Jiffy Machine Products, T-Shirt Snob, Danae's Virtual Desk, Jamie Lynn's, and Cox Monett Hospital. MHSCubs.com is a division of McClure Broadcasting, LLC. For an up-to-date broadcast schedule, as well as to listen to the archived broadcast of this game, go to MHSCubs.com. Thanks for listening.